All right, creatures. It's Wednesday night. You're here with myself and very cute GM. We
Hello.
already saw Master P already.
Oh, okay.
I wonder what's going to happen here with this. I don't know. You know, Master P has HOG, maybe a partnership or a I don't know. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no clue where this is going. Hello to everyone in the chat. I see y'all started a while ago. Tony Schiavone, you can leave. Is that an AEW logo on the mat?
Yeah. Huh.
That was never there.
No, that's first time.
Oh, all
All right,
right.
let's see what
Well,
he got to say.
where they at tonight?
I have no idea.
All right, all right. The ops. Uh oh. What this got to do with Master P? I don't know. Hold on, Samoa Joe. Oh, they got GM. They got gear.
They all match.
Shabata's wearing something not just black, but another color too.
Shabbat was just like, fine, I'll put on the shirt.
Wait, hold on. Is that what Master P is wearing too, or
I think so. I think it's a sparkly deal.
I wonder what's going on. He better not be their manager. I know that. I know that. Okay. Where is this going? Let me see the shirt. Zoom in, cameraman. What is that?
It's
A
a
pamphlet?
sparkly pirate man.
Oh.
I don't know. It's a dude with a beard.
Oh. All right. Shivani, you can go. We all right. Okay. Okay. Well, let me see Shabata. I have no clue what they're wearing. But where they at? Okay.
All right, they're in New Orleans.
They having a championship party without me? Oh, well, hold on now. Y'all can't do it without the Death Riders
Yeah, now
either.
they're getting interrupted as per usual with every
Right,
celebration.
right. It wouldn't be wrestling without it. Oh, Marina.
Hi, Marina.
She got a little bit of blue on her eyes too. Maybe she about to put it up. Really, you that? Claudio.
Well,
Claudio, you know what? If I was Claudio, I'll be mad too after what happened. After what happened, losing to Adam Cole of all people, there's no way. Oh, Marina look good.
yeah, she does look good.
All right, TP time for Marina.
You know
Uh,
what would be great? A singles match with
Lovely.
Marina.
That would be lovely. Yeah,
That would
yeah.
be great. Integrate her in the women's division.
What he gonna do? He gonna fight? I don't want to see him throw any blows at anybody. Please don't.
I mean, he's got to know something.
I know. What the hell? Who is that? Joe? Really, Master P? You gonna hit him while he's being choked out? That's a pussy move, ain't it?
I mean, they attacked first.
That's besides the point. Why he choking out? That's our champion.
Yep.
Really, you that go hell? Really, who is that? GM, what the hell?
The Bucks. Okada? Max
Well,
doesn't want anything to do with you. He said so himself.
that's what I'm saying. Um, well, okay. Swerve, Swerve, uh, they got nothing to do with Swerve. Why he gotta be in it?
Because this Swerve is going to come out, and then Hangman is going to come out, and then we're going to set up Hangman Swerve versus the Bucks. As apparently that's
We
what
don't
the
want
people
that.
want to see.
No, who? What people?
Not me. I'm good.
Definitely not. Kenny!
I wanted Swerve to fight Hangman again, but that's just me.
Wait, hold on. What Kenny wearing? A shirt. Oh,
Oh, look, he has a chair.
I don't. I don't know what's going on here. Did the whole roster need to come out just now?
Is that a reference? The German suplex, the Everest, what?
Really?
The Everest move.
What they about to do? I know. GM, how many people in the ring? One, two.
A lot.
This better not be the blood and guts thing or whatever the hell they about to do.
It is that time of year.
How many people in there? One, two, three.
It is that time of year.
Five.
It's either blood and guts or anarchy in the arena.
Wait, hold on. How many people in the Death Riders? Moxley, Wheeler.
Yeah. Without
Shit,
Pack, it's
that's
3.
10.
Without Pack, it's
hurt.
3, unless you count Marina, that's 4.
Marina not gonna be in it. There goes 10 of them. Kenny don't need to be in this mess.
We threw darts at a wall.
Kenny. Oh, all right. So Mojo not even mad. He took the title off him. Did he look at Swerve when he said it? The devil's a liar. That I know. Joe, baby, I don't think so. Where did Master P go? Where did they go? Well,
Oh,
there's
Ian's on
that.
commentary.
Good. Who to replace? Who to replace him? Shivani or Hope?
Probably Shivani or Nigel.
Nigel be on Saturday. Oh, our stepdaddy.
He must be so proud.
Oh, GM.
Oh my god.
We were just talking about that the other day. Oh, wait, hold on, hold on. Oh, hell. Why you had to? Okay, okay, he gave it back. He gave it back. He's a family man, right? Right? Yeah. Well, there 10 minutes we're not getting back of our lives.
Hey
Well,
Trevor,
here's
how you doing?
Ricochet. Ricochet put everybody on notice on social media. Everybody. We got Arthur Murray in the house. Mr. All Days Off. Black Hat is here. Jay Millie, hello, hello. Fletcher, hello, how are you? He said, let's see if Master P is here to announce collab with AEW and HOG. Well, he probably be here all night. We'll see. We'll see. Jamie said, this is dope, Master P. David Bond in the house. Mr. Rodriguez also said, Master P needs to give them a real theme. I'm just going to address it now. They got these stupid clear braces. They sound funny. I'll get used to it. Like, give me a week. All right, give me a week. Give me a week. Let's see. He said, Mr. Ice Cream Man. Trevor said he's better than Rey Mysterio, Commander,
The bald
Hologram for
section.
Kids. Everybody. Everybody. He lying or what? What do you think?
I mean, he's good.
He's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's good. But what's going on here? Pastor Briscoe? This feels random, ain't it? No?
We need a match.
Wait. No. They won the 40K.
Oh yeah.
400K last. Let me tell you something. GM showed me the video of Mike Beatty getting some new shoes. They weren't
Bagel
as cute.
shoes.
They weren't as cute as I thought they would have been. But then I thought about it. GM, you brought the pain right back to me when I thought
I'm
about how
sorry.
Beast Marthos and I, we could have been in Aruba right now with some shit with that money.
To be honest, I think he'd use the money to pay off his student loans.
That too. That hey, I don't. I would probably do the same thing too. Well, our first match. See how that goes. All right, Mr. Olizo said, before you jump in the game, let's get one thing understood. If you're selling that ice cream, you got to make sure it's good. Fletcher says the ops looks amazing. Yeah, you know. I thought that was their new merch. I guess not. What are they saying?
I think Ricochet is bald.
Do they gotta state the obvious? Like what's going on here? Pastor Briscoe's bald too.
That's true. He is. They are both bald.
What we doing? This ain't right. This ain't right. Ballet dancers in the house. Ballet is loving Powerhouse Hobbs. Watch Ricochet win.
I mean, he probably will.
They've done this thing with the mat, the logo on the mat before, right? Am I tripping? They've done this before, right?
I don't remember.
Why do I feel like I've seen it? Maybe. I don't know. Somebody in the chat probably know. Jay Millie said Master P minus the No Limit Soldiers. I thought I told you. Ricochet has actually done pretty well.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
done pretty well.
his character is great.
Yeah, yeah. He needs a good feud with somebody for a
Yep,
title. TNT title. Who got a
TNT
TNT?
title is
Oh,
fine.
Adam Cole.
Yep,
Adam Cole.
yep.
I don't know how we're gonna throw him in that mix, but
Easy. Trevor just
um,
shows up.
that too, we could just show up and take the
Trevor,
title.
show up at PAX, beat him on stage.
Well, hold on, GM. Well, how you feel about the NXT pay per view being on the same night as Double or Nothing?
I didn't even know.
Oh, you didn't know?
I didn't know. It just
I think they announced that today or maybe yesterday.
I had no idea. I hadn't been paying attention.
Yep.
It's okay, I guess.
Very interesting. I think NXT is gonna be like Florida. I think Florida. I could be wrong about that, but obviously Double or Nothing is in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona. Oh my God. Miss Olive said Master P gonna flip flop this time next year and host WrestleMania 42 in New Orleans. Oh, wait a minute. It is over there, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be in New
Well,
Orleans.
there you go. Oh, you fucked up. I was one of those people that underestimated Ricochet. When Ricochet was coming in, I was like, well, we're full. We don't really need him. But I think this worked out for
Yeah,
him
he's
a
done
lot.
very,
Yeah.
very well. I really like his character now.
Yeah.
He looks like he's having fun too.
Why didn't you think, would you have, now that Bushi's out, you think they should replace him with Ricochet?
In the Best of the
Good.
Super Juniors?
Yeah. The only one that they got for AEW is Nick Wayne.
It really depends what creative they have for him in the future. I mean, he still gets a good reaction from the crowd right now, so
Yeah. I would put him. Why not? Why not? I mean, he's been over there before.
Mhm.
They'll figure something out with
I'm
him.
pretty sure he's been in Best of the Super Juniors before. I wouldn't be surprised me.
Oh. Why is Pastor Briscoe being like that? He's bald his damn self. What? We hear from the Hurt Syndicate for what? Get in the ring and wrestle. That's what we want.
It's probably going to be another segment with MJF.
Uh, I'm I'm not feeling it right now. I'm not feeling it.
I will wait another couple weeks to see where it goes.
Jamie Lee said, Mr. All Days Off, Nick Khan looking for the number now. Said Master P with some struggle body blows. WWE has Travis Scott. We have Master P, I see.
I'd rather have Master P.
My thing is, I'd rather the celebrities not get involved. I'd rather them not. Because that just now, I don't know what all that was about. Okay, Ricochet. Well, I want to see something for everybody who saw WrestleMania. Rated out of 10. Honest
7.
opinion. 7? Okay, GM. Okay, you saw night 2?
I saw night 2. I watched night 2.
What did you like? What did you like more? Night
2 had the more WrestleMania matches, I would say. Matches that belonged on WrestleMania had that feel. I love the women's three-way. That match was awesome. Dom was night 2, right? Dom winning was night 2 as well, I think. That was pretty cool.
Well, what do you think about Joe Hendry?
Oh, I loved it. I've been following Joe Hendry since he's been in the indies and ICW. And not Cultaholic, What Culture Wrestling when they had their promotion still.
Right.
He was all over that, so I loved him. And I was fine with him losing so quick because I know he's the TNA champion, but TNA title was on the show. TNA can't say that like years past. And I can't say their champion was in front of 60,000 people. Maybe
That is
it could have been
true.
5 minutes. Maybe Hendry could have gotten one hope spot, one tiny hope spot, but it's fine. I'm okay with it.
Okay, I hear you on that. I hear you on that. Very interesting. Very interesting. Fletcher said, "Where is Hangman?"
At
Oh
home
yeah,
in his garden.
maybe. Oh, Roderick Strong likes a garden too.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm. There was even the video thing on AEW Instagram, something that fans don't know about you, and he likes a garden.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, the more the merrier. The more the merrier. David Bond said, "Buck season continue."
Yep.
He said
Yep.
they about to have a mega 10-man chat. That's what I'm saying. Anarchy in the arena.
It's
That's it right
probably anarchy
there.
in the arena.
I'm already over it. Kenny Omega don't even need to be in this foolishness. No.
Nope.
Get somebody else. Get somebody else. Kenny, he just got back. He was sick for over a year. No, he don't need to be in it. Y'all find somebody else. Somebody else will do it. Hangman not doing anything. Put him in there. Put him in there. Jay Millie said the beginning of Dynamite is dope. Oh, okay. Well, that makes one of us.
It was okay.
Fletcher said, "Oh shit, what a way to open this show." Okay, well, y'all liking it. All right, y'all liking it. Fletcher said, "Mommy, take your word." Is Uncle Todd? He said he was going to be here for Dynamite with you and QGM. That's what I heard too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He's more than welcome to join whenever he's ready. Whenever. If anybody want to come on up, come on up. Come on up. Michelle also said, "Ops got sparkly clothes." Got Javon Jacob in the house. Hello. Yes, I'm about it, baby. Okay, I do appreciate hearing Ian on commentary.
Mm-hmm.
That means Shavani is out, right? Because I hear Excalibur. Who else am I hearing? Taz's not over there, is
Taz?
he? I don't hear him. I don't hear him. Oh, did you hear Hook is in the movie?
Oh, I didn't know that. What movie?
Girl, I don't know. He
Oh,
posted
okay.
a picture, but he didn't put the name of it. Some movie that he's in, and I thought it was a lie because in the movie still picture, he's wearing a beanie. I was like, oh, that look like you at home or some shit. I don't know. That's what they say. He in some movie. I don't know.
Yep, Taz is on commentary.
Now Ricochet got this. He got it. You got that 100K last week, right?
Oh, Pastor Briscoe got the 100K last week.
Yeah, he got the money last week. He can see that.
Apparently, he's diversifying his portfolio.
What else? What else would you be doing in this economy? What else?
Well, he was playing Fruit Ninja in the backyard with his kids.
Really?
Real life Fruit Ninja, like tossing fruit and
Does
cutting it with
he posts
stuff.
like content with his kids
Yeah.
or no? I
Well,
didn't
not
see it. I didn't
content,
know.
but like just like funny little tidbits.
Not bad. Not bad. My daughter is sick of me now. She says she's tired of hearing about this Zack Sabre Jr. situation, and she said she was happy for me at first, and now she's sick of it. And I told her, "Oh well, you live here. I buy whatever the hell you want. You listen to me talk about whatever I want to talk about. Oh well. Oh,
I
and with
did
a chain
find
on too.
Yeah, I did find out when Adam and Kenny were going to be at PAX, and I don't think I'm going to attend because their event is
When?
in because their event's in the main theater, and there's going to be like 5 million people there, and I don't even like Magic the Gathering, and I don't
How
even
big
keep
is
up.
the place?
The main theater can hold up to like that's where they have the keynote speeches when PAX comes around, so it can hold a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people. Maybe let me see.
I'll gonna do it. I'll gonna make my way in there somehow, some way. Somehow,
In
some way.
here, Boston Convention Center, Boston.
Okay, okay. It's not gonna be a 3. Oh, somebody hung up on me at work today. Oh well.
Oh,
Oh well. It'll be like that. Fletcher said Nick motherfucking Wayne.
but yeah, I'm
Uh
not
oh.
gonna go.
I
If
would
I
have
happen to
tried.
see them in the exhibit hall, I'll say hi. But I
For Kenny, I would have tried. I never hear him doing anything about meet and greets or nothing. I don't think it's a meet and greet situation anyway.
I
But
don't want to sit next to like at least 500 people.
smelly people
500
too.
nerd. Well, I'm a nerd too, but 500 nerds about Magic the Gathering. Oh my god.
Oh,
Smells.
well that much I know. Smelly for sure. Ricochet, let's wrap this up. I'm over it. Oh, well, I guess not. Okay.
If it was in the exhibit hall, I might have a chance. I might have had a chance because I can get in before the hall opens to the public.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in the main theater at 12.
I would
Oh
have went
well.
for it.
Eh.
Ricochet, let's wrap this up. What other matches we got going on?
We got Chris and Hater tonight, I believe.
Oh shit.
Yeah. FTR is back apparently. Hurt
For what?
Businesses talk. I don't know. They're just gonna talk, I assume, and then
Oh
set up a
hell no.
feud or something. There's Kanosuke and Josh Alexander versus Mike Bailey and someone else. I
Oh.
think Kevin Knight, but I'm not sure. I'm not
Mhm.
where
Interesting.
AEW. We need to see a vignette with Mike Bailey at Magic City with Kevin Knight.
Oh, I wouldn't mind.
Mike Bailey agreed to go. Let's have a vignette. And then let's see them lose all their money.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I guess Pascal Briscoe gets a win.
why?
Maybe they have the plans? Maybe they have plans for him? Maybe?
Plan for who?
I don't know.
Oh.
Well,
Oh well. There's that.
alright. Is anybody gonna save him?
No. It better not be William. Why that man got a ball sign?
There's been a couple people with bald signs in the crowd.
They don't got no home training over there. Oh! Uh-oh.
Oh, we're back to the scissors.
We're back. Who's
Is
that?
Bowen's gonna save him? Nope, Kevin Knight's gonna save him.
Kevin Knight. I'm about to say I don't even know what song that is.
Oh yeah, they had a little tit backstage.
I was gonna say let him do a hair versus hair match, but no.
No, they had a tit for tat backstage, and then Kevin Knight stands up, and yeah, this is a continuation.
Interesting.
And then Kevin Knight was on the same team as Pastor Briscoe, and they won. So yeah, I guess it's kind of connected.
I don't know. Give me a second.
Yeah, so he's Kevin Knight and the Bucks. Goody. Yeah, wait, who's going against Kanosuke and what's his face? I got that mixed up. Fletcher says Nick motherfucking Wayne. Oh look, it's Rock and Roll Express. Yay! Where are we in the comments? We are far down in the comments. all the way in the comments. Making a friend. Jay Millie says, I don't have control, so Jay Millie says, Christian took the belt. Damn, not again. Mr. All Days Off says, the Dreaderation X, good one. Fletch says, the Dreaderation X is fire. Can't say degradation. Triple H might sue. Silk the Shocker, where are you at? Says Ballet. Degeneration, says Mr. Holidays Off. Okay, spelling right, spelling. Jamie Lee says, let's go, Nick. Fletch says, oh, that's better. David Bond says, see, he got ego. Mr. Holidays Off. Dreaderation X. That was classic. All the puns. Hair today, gone tomorrow. Rico, I own socials. Shay. Motherfucker has been wilding on X lately. The Lock Riders. Mr. All Days Off. Last night was epic. Rico Suave is getting no love from the audience. Fletcher says bald card sign cards for Ricochet. Davion, hey. Master P went to the Shano Max School for punches. I agree. Fletcher says this Ricochet needs a title run this year. I agree. TNT title. Take it off Adam Cole. Sorry, Chugs, I love you, but you're kind of boring. Ballet dancer asks Tati, did you say you have braces? I'll ask her that. Ballet is laughing at the bald cards. Fletcher says, thoughts on the new mat design with the AEW logo? It's okay. I mean, I've watched New Japan for a while, so like sponsorships and logos, they don't really bug me as much. Ballet dancer says, Pasta Briscoe. Mr. Holidays Off say, we want to see a close-up of Tati's braces. Braces. Fletcher says, Mark Henry, get out of here. King Leo, Ice Cream Main is there for HOG announcement. Lol. Jay Millie says, Fletcher, they used to have a logo in the ring when AEW first started. Okay, so that's where we saw it. Jay Millie is saluting King Leo. Fletcher says, Mommy Taker, if the Kesha has another L tonight, oh boy. I don't think they would give him and Josh 2 L's in a row. Hopefully not. Ballet dancer is waving at King Leo. Mr. Holidays Off. A lot of people in the crowd ate too much New Orleans gumbo. Hey, don't. The food's good. Fletcher says, why the crowd chatting for tables? This isn't the street, right, homie? Crowd always, you know, want tables. What?
They should whoop his ass. Why not? Stokely!
Stokely!
Yes! Oh my god!
Yeah!
Wait, FTR?
Wait, they're putting Stokely with
Oh.
No, at least he has TV time, Tati. At least he has TV time. At least he's out of the basement, okay? He's out of the basement.
This is not in the fantasy.
He's out of the basement. Give it a week.
What? Y'all feeling this? I don't know.
I'll give it a week or two.
I don't know.
Just give it a week, Tati.
The last time I don't know.
Stokely can make his work.
I don't know. The elephant in the room, Shivani.
Oh shit!
Oh. Who the hell is that in there? Who was screaming?
I don't know.
Oh.
He's
Kidnapping. Who y'all talking about kidnapping?
he has kidnapped a few people.
Who?
FTR. Remember? They were in a truck or something. That guy needs to shut up.
Well,
He has a point. That guy needs to shut the fuck up.
okay.
Shut up, dude in the crowd.
I know you're being annoying. I thought.
I,
Well, okay. Mr. Hathaway. The fuck? I'm bored. Who that back there with the clown makeup? Who that? What the hell?
there's a bug in camera.
My camera?
No. Like the AEW camera. It's
Oh.
buzzing around his head when he was in the close up.
Oh no. Get that mic away from Dax. Nope. Oh, rock and roll. Okay. Rock and roll threat. Oh hell no! Hey, where's
Didn't the
security
Bucks kidnap
at?
them at one point? Wait, didn't Bucks
No,
kidnap
Death
them at
Rider.
one point?
Death Rider. And they got their ass whooped with FTR. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I see.
god, they're gonna beat up
Rock and
Elwood
roll,
men.
rock and
We're
roll
gonna
express.
we're
They're
gonna
taking all
see
types of bookings right now. We just
we're
doing
gonna see
things.
an elder murder.
Um,
Jambalaya. I never had it, says Mr. Jambalaya is
it's all
good. You
right.
should try it.
It's all right. I think maybe it depends on where you get it from.
So how are they gonna murder them, Tati?
Um, maybe a chair to the back from a heart attack. Well, but why would they come up there knowing that they're heels right now?
Because it's wrestling logic. They know.
They probably don't even watch the show. Okay. Oh, wow. 20con, baby, I don't know. Wow.
Let, let's wrap this up.
For real, I'm bored as fuck right now.
We need to get to the point.
This what we brought slowly back for? Shivani, you can go.
Yeah.
Jen.
Oh
No.
no. Yep, there it goes.
Oh. Oh my god.
Well,
What the hell? They got a new shirt? Everybody got new shirts tonight, apparently.
all right, they're called the Paragon now.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Why can't you guys be heel?
Nah, I'm not feeling none of this shit. None of it. None of it. Kim Leo's in the chat. Hello, Kim Leo.
Hello, King Leo.
Back from
I'll
Vegas.
give it a couple weeks and see where it goes.
Mm-hmm. So Mr. Holiday's on Bentley. I cannot take him off. So it's Invisalign.
Oh,
They
it's
pop in and
the
pop
line,
out.
okay.
I can only take it over 2 hours out of the day. So far it's not painful. I've been like crying for a whole month thinking I'm gonna be in pain, won't even be able to talk or eat. But it doesn't hurt until you take it off. When you take it off, be ready to scream because you can really feel how tight it is as you're taking it off. And it's not pretty. Not pretty. So I only take it off only when I absolutely have to. Like if I know I'm about to eat, then I'll take it off. Other than that, it's staying on. Ballet said hit the like button for Mammoth, Toast, and Clark. We need Cat Cam back.
They're sleeping in the bedroom, so they're tired.
Maybe I should get a pet too. Maybe I should get something.
Well, I mean, if the cat distribution system works in your favor, you'll probably find a kitten on the side of the road or something. Because
That's what I was saying.
everybody but me finds cats on the side of the road.
That's what I was saying. When I first moved to Texas, it was nothing but cats follow me around. They knew I'm a woman in my 30s. I'm single. I ain't got nothing else going on in my life. They would follow me around, and I thought like I don't
Yeah,
know. I
you should
thought
have
I
picked
had like
one.
some
You should have
curse
picked
on
one
me.
of them and like let them in your house.
I've never even touched a cat a day in my life.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Never, never. Fletcher says honorary Max joins Hertz and Max who? Max
MJF.
Caster? Oh,
MJF.
yeah, Maxwell. Okay. About to say. Black Star Series said I have to cut my bullshit somewhere. New Orleans are enjoying AEW because the Saints are playing, so no paper bags tonight. If you know, you know. I have no clue. I don't know what
They're
that
a
means.
bad team, so they were a bad team, so people would wear paper bags when they went to go cheer for them.
They won the Super Bowl recently, and or maybe that's somebody else. I don't know. So is that bad?
I mean, as of late, I believe.
Well, I don't even watch wrestling, so I don't know. Kalia gives WrestleMania 7.
Yep.
Mr. Aldazal said night 1 4 and night 2 7. Okay.
Yeah, night 1 was definitely a little more lackluster.
How long do you think it would be until they go back to one night?
I don't think they will. I think they make too much money with 2. Until they can't fill that stadium anymore, they're gonna stay with 2.
Did they fill up the stadium this time? Then
I
they said they
mean,
sold out. They had
60,000 folks each night. That's twice
wait,
as
wait,
much
wait.
as.
The numbers were different. One night it was one particular number that said it sold out. The next night I think it was more, but a higher number. So how do you sell out at two different numbers? You
I
know
don't
what I
know.
mean?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Ask that. Ask them.
That's why I've been saying this for years. I think they count like the catering, the security, the sons and daughters that be coming with the wrestlers and stuff like that. Like I feel like they count every single soul in that building at that point, which obviously wouldn't be fair. Young Bucks, we're over it. Fletcher says the chat is therapy. Black Star, open your heart, brother. Well, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got something to say in the
I mean,
chat.
the Jackson boys look. They've been hitting the gym. That's good. While they're
I'm not.
on there.
I ain't acknowledging nothing.
Okay.
There's no way. There's no way.
I'm trying to see if they fixed their hairlines while they were away.
Well, John Cena said he went to Turkey, and we knew it.
Mm-hmm.
We knew it. That time that y'all didn't see him, that was the time that it was healing up. Makes sense. Who are they going against? Mike Bailey.
Yep, Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight.
Well, what the hell? Well, hey, Mike Bailey got some beautiful bone structure in his face. Like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Crazy. Okay, they never tagged before. I don't think I've ever seen them before.
Not together. I don't think so.
This should be interesting. They're not beating the Young Bucks.
Nope.
They're not beating them. They haven't had a match since God knows when.
Yep.
Well, you win some, you lose some, right, Speedbone?
I mean, he got the 100K. The shoes were only $125.
That's doable. That's all right. I don't know if I would spend that much on a shoe, but you know.
I mean, John Cena when the Kowloon, so the local restaurant Kowloon's, staple of Massachusetts, came out. He got the Kowloon shoes. I think they were a little or around the same price.
$125. John
Probably.
Cena. Okay.
He loves Kowloons.
I gotta see it because I don't know what it looks like, so I can't say.
I'll show you Kowloon shoes.
Black Star says Travis Scott was King Bullshit. Master P, getting involved now with AEW makes things so much worse. Oh, I'm pretty sure we'll see him again tonight. I'm thinking. Io versus Bianca versus Rio. Rhea was the best match on Mania this year. Oh,
yeah,
heard
that's far and away the best match.
I heard that.
Those are the Kowloon shoes. If you scroll down, they're yeah.
Oh, he was wearing that WrestleMania. No, that was last WrestleMania, isn't it? That's last year. Cause he all up on who's that with him? Austin Theory.
Yeah, that's Austin Theory.
Yeah, that was last year. It's okay. I wouldn't buy it. Not for me. David said night 1 5, night 2 7. Oh, I heard that.
They were hand painted, apparently.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn, Mike Bailey. I wonder what his diet looked like. Well, damn.
We should ask if his wife is a good cook.
I bet.
Or he could be the good cook. Who knows?
True. What they saying? What was that? Wait, what is this? What time Collision coming on Saturday? Isn't it basketball season again?
Yes.
Already. Like, didn't it just finish the other day?
No, it's still the playoffs. We got the playoffs.
Oh, my Bailey. Oh, well. Welcome to AEW. I don't care. I don't care. FTR. I don't care how great of a team they are. Young Bucks. I don't care how great of a team. They just never appeal to me. I can't do it. Can't do it. Jamie Lee said, Tati, I'm sorry. I know we're full, but the Bailey situation, would you welcome the robot? Nope. We're full. We're full. Every day you're asking for a where's so and so in AEW. And until we start seeing all the girls being used in AEW, we're full.
Yeah.
We're
Where's
full.
Nyla been?
That's what I'm saying. We barely made room for Megan. Barely. Barely. So I don't know about that. I
I
don't know
miss
about that.
Nyla.
Nyla, Abaddon, Red Velvet, Kiera Hogan, all these girls, where are they? Where are they? And they all wonder why Soraya left. They're not doing anything. Britt Baker, God knows where she at. And she's not horrible, right? She's not bad in the ring. I'm not a
Mm-mm.
fan, but at one point, Hikaru Shida, what Hikaru Shida doing?
She
Riho,
she is in
um,
Japan right now, apparently.
she live out there.
There was a Twitter post or something. She was in Japan.
Well, we haven't heard from Hikaru Shida in the longest. Well, we know Sky Blue's her. Who
Mm-hmm.
else is gone? There's quite a few people that are not around. That unfortunately, I don't know.
Where's
I
Anna Jay?
personally, Anna Jay, I just saw her. She went to Coachella with Harley. They look so cute. Damn, that would never be me going to Coachella. That's it's not for me.
Yeah, if you're going to Coachella and you're doing the get now, pay later plan, please reevaluate your life situation.
GM,
There's so many people who did that.
who was doing that?
A lot of people. I don't know what the number was. You know what? I'll get the numbers.
I saw people are using like Klarna. I don't know about Afterplay, but to make those 4 payments for Uber Eats. If you need to make 4 payments for Uber Eats, you need to
60%
go
of
to
Coachella attendees
for what?
to go to Coachella.
If y'all can't afford it, stay home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Priorities, people.
Stay home because you're gonna have to spend more money when you get over there. Well, how much the tickets cost though to get in?
Show me.
If you need to do 4 easy payments on
Prices.
Uber Eats, you don't need the
General
food.
admission started at for weekend to general admission for weekend 2 was $599. Weekend 1
General?
started general admission. Weekend
Okay.
1 started at $649.
Mm-mm.
The shuttle combo tickets started at $779 for weekend 1
Mm-mm.
and $679 for weekend 2. VIP passes cost $1,400 for weekend 1 and $1,200 for weekend 2. All these
VIP for
price
what?
I don't go to
I
Coachella.
mean, what do you get for VIP? It's
I
like
don't
twice the price. No,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't know. I don't know. But then again, I'll probably spend that on a wrestling show anyway. It depends. It depends. I don't know. It's not for me. It's not for me. If y'all gotta be doing payments, I know it's hard out here, but certain things y'all gotta be reevaluating. Stay home, watch a live stream from Coachella or whatever the hell they do. Use that money for something else. I don't know. 60%? Wild.
60%. I saw it was a crazy number. So Fletcher says Black Star Master P owns a wrestling company. Yep. House of Glory.
HOG. Bianca injured. What
Yeah, I
happened?
saw there's a rumor she broke her fingers.
Is that why she was crying after the match?
I have no idea.
Oh.
But there's a rumor, hasn't been confirmed yet.
Well, she did take her first L at Mania, which I kind of wasn't expecting, but
I wasn't expecting it either. I'm happy that EO won, though. I'm really happy. Her parents were so happy for her.
Oh, I saw the picture.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kyrie was in tears.
Somebody said something like, "Oh, if you have Asian parents, you know how big it is for you to accomplish something." And they're crying about it.
I know,
Apparently,
right?
Asian parents don't celebrate when you do well. I don't know. I have no clue.
She didn't become an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer. So she had to do something real big for her parents to be proud of her.
Right. Well, I hope she's not injured, Bianca.
Yeah, I hope so too. Fletcher says Jay Millie Bailey has a contract until next year. You will say we are full though.
But by then, some more people will leave for sure.
Yeah, a couple of me people might leave.
for sure. But that's the thing though. When people are leaving, you also got to be thinking as a company, why are people leaving?
Mm-hmm.
You can't just think, well, if so and so leave, we'll just get someone else. When you do that and not fix the actual problem, more people will be leaving. More.
David says the
My
triple threat
Bailey,
was the best.
what's going on with him?
He's tangled up.
This is it. Oh,
Oh wow,
oh, never
that
mind.
was
Never
cool.
mind. Never mind. Well, Kevin Knight. How old is Kevin Knight again?
He's young.
All right, never mind. Never
And
mind. Not getting
then
caught up with these babies. Y'all see how Shannon Sharp getting his ass towed up on social media.
he said
It's not worth
released
it.
a video, so there has to be something else to it.
Right, that's an hour-long video, baby. You need a whole hour. You needed a whole hour. Never mind. Never mind. We'll see.
He is 28, so he's not
Oh,
too young.
20. Well, that's not bad. That's still breaking my rule in terms of I wouldn't do anyone with two in the front of their age. So I don't. Too
Black
young.
Cat says Jay Uso tapping out Gunther. It was a choice.
A choice.
It was a choice. That was definitely a choice. That was an
A
odd
choice.
choice.
What would you do with him at this point? I don't know. Don't say come to AEW. We're full. We're full.
Gunther? Sure, no. I have no idea.
Bet your drawing board.
Yep.
What can you do?
I think he might be taking some time off to spend time with the kid.
That's all you can do at this point. And figure it out. Let whoever is over there right now do what they do. Let Jay Uso get his little 5 minute of fame, and see what we can do after that. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know.
Lots of kicks here. Lots of kicks.
Everybody laid out.
Yep. Doctor says Ricochet is a menace.
I like him.
I do.
What tweet did Mercedes tweeted?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Michelle Lizal said, Tati, what are your thoughts on the Seth Ryder stable? Seth Ryder, what the fuck? Like we just said about the Stokely thing, we gonna see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We gonna see.
If they added Becky, but women integration is too hard for people, I think.
Yeah. And then people been leaking videos from that roast that Paul Heyman and them was doing. I don't know if y'all seen the clips, but what was he going off about? Like, what
it's
the
a
hell is going
roast.
on? Talking about Mexicans and stuff. And what's that guy named that always at the show? The comedian
Gabriel
guy.
Iglesias. I heard about that. I haven't seen the clip.
His tone sound like if I wasn't getting paid, all y'all niggas would be laid out right now.
He's made a couple comments before, like, I'll make sure, I'm gonna make sure you get recorded, and that was just during the show, when he was healing it up. I remember that comment.
That.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say it outright. Heyman's never been a nice guy, guys.
Never. Y'all know that.
And if this is just something else too, it won't surprise me at all. Heyman is not a nice dude.
Never.
Oh,
never
yes. R.I.P. Mungo. He passed away today.
When?
Like a family or a close person announced it at like 6:45 today.
Oh. Oh no. Well, damn. I didn't know that.
Yeah. R.I.P.
He held on for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He held on for a while. Well, damn. I'm gonna look into that later. Well, damn. Kevin Knight, Mike, let's wrap this up. Wait, they gonna win? Oh. Okay. All
Nope.
right. I thought for a second. I thought for a second. I guess not.
Black Hat
Um.
says, if you're a wrestling fan and you're a celebrity, at least understand the business, care about the business. Don't be like Travis Scott and make things worse.
Well, we can say
There's
the
a
same thing about quite a few of y'all.
there's a whole bunch of stuff with Travis and The Rock, and we don't need to get into it right now.
There's a whole bunch of y'all. What are they doing now?
Crazy shit. Fletcher says it's not Travis Scott's fault. It's the booker who puts him there. Sorry.
That too. That
That too.
too.
That's a point. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fletcher continues, y'all hate Travis, but it's put the hate on Triple H because it's thanks to him that he got that role on the main event. Triple H only gets talked when it's to praise his product. Oh my god, Triple H that whole weekend. Yep. Meltzer driver. You gotta run. You have to go all the way down there.
My Bailey.
Oh, he's dead.
Prayers for my Bailey.
Prayers.
And not looking good for Kevin Knight either.
Nope. Blackstar says, again, I understand Fletch, but if you put him in the spot, get in the lab. Oh, no BET trigger. Nice. David, Beast Mortos needs to take Tati on the trip. We can agree with that.
Yes. He posted a picture last night on social media. Just in time. Just in time for bed too. Kevin, who's that? GM.
It's Ricochet because he cost him earlier, and a tit for tat and blah 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 blah.
When did Kevin Knight came out earlier?
He did. He when he was attacking Pastor Briscoe, he got the scissors out, and then Ricochet came out.
Match.
Yeah. Hubris.
Well.
And now he's me mugging Kevin.
Hey, Ricochet, don't get involved with them. Not them. Whatever you got going with Kevin Knight, that's something else.
Fletcher says, I'll say this. It was needed legends of the business to dethrone Roman. Meanwhile, Cody only needed Travis to lose title. Made to Kobe. Oh, hi, Tony.
Oh, look at Tony. Oh. Oh. What? Jim? Quinn, I thought she was injured. Oh. Oh, Quinn
Okay.
look good. Oh, we heard people. Did she just say, let's hope the Empire is big enough to strike this back?
Yeah. I love Tony so much.
Wow. Wow. Well, there's that.
She does not work at IHOP. This is known very well.
Yeah, it's true. Mm-hmm.
Unlike Charlotte. Anyways. Sorry,
shocker
Charlotte.
Too. She didn't win. Shocker.
I'm glad that ended. I was afraid they were going to drag that out, but I really wasn't feeling that feud after that little kerfuffle they had.
Because we know he ain't here. We know that. Oh, we heard people.
Fletcher, I might be an ignorant European MF, but I didn't know who Master P was until he got announced for Dynamite. He's an
Okay.
oldie. You wouldn't know who he was unless like you were into hip hop and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Fletcher, it's okay, says Jay Millie. Not nowhere near as popular as he was in the 90s and 2000s. That's true.
True. What is that sign? What is that?
We hurt people.
Oh, we do. Well, Bobby's wearing a suit that fit this
Yeah, I
week.
know, right? There are, you
Yeah.
know, you could have gotten the little blue kerchief and tie. Bobby
Yeah,
could
yeah.
have
Could have matched with
matched.
everybody else. Uh-huh.
I know you have a gray suit, Bobby.
All right, we know all that. What else y'all got going on?
Mm-hmm. So challenge, feud.
That is true. The Outrunners,
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
the Guns, we don't know where they at.
Oh yeah, I saw that clip.
Jason Agony? Oh hell no.
They actually did a little vignette and they
But
posted.
Bishop Khan, what am I gonna do without him on TV? They ain't mean that. Bobby Lashley. Oh well,
All right, Bobby, what you gotta say?
let's hear it.
What you got?
What's going on?
Did MJF?
Oh, what kind of car is that? Can I fit in there with you, MJF?
Did you? You better have gotten that car for the Hurt Syndicate. He's gonna be mad as fuck with you.
Oh, he look
Okay, those
good.
shoes are silly.
Ch- oh my god.
Did you just?
Well, sometimes you get punched in the dick. It be like that. And you can see he don't have no tanning or nothing. He look good tonight.
Bobby's gonna kill him. Bobby's gonna murder him.
No whole train tonight. I'm guessing. Bobby didn't get a chance to say anything.
That's why he's gonna kill him.
MJF, he not married. How old is he again?
No, he's currently with Alicia Atut.
Well, he with her for now.
I don't know. It's
If,
not been a good track record, Tati.
well, when he done with her, I'm ready and available. Okay, never mind about the tanning thing. What is it? The cameras or something? What is it? The lighting?
I think it's just his tan
It didn't
and
even
that
look that
suit color.
bad backstage. Well, that too, yeah.
The suit does not help the color of
N-
it.
You're right. It don't.
I'm kind of
That's
getting
it.
tired of
Ugh,
it.
I'm a little annoyed.
I'm getting a little impatient.
Well, why don't you just come out and wrestle? Do something. Sean, come on.
Shelton, you have kids.
Shelton had posted. He said, "Where everybody getting that I'm married." That's what he said.
Okay, but he
That's
has kids.
oh well. Y'all all gonna be stepmamas anyway. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Shelton.
Oh, Tony Khan. Look at how he's buttering up the crowd for MVP. All right.
Okay, stop calling him Bob. He clearly doesn't like that.
That's his name, right?
Don't crack Bobby.
Oh my god. Like what? Okay. All right, MJF. I hear you. I hear you.
All right.
You sold me a long time ago.
MJF.
Oh my god. You about to fuck it up.
I'm so.
Baby, you need to apologize. What are you apologizing for? For what? What did you
For
do?
being prickly.
Well, for what? What the crowd instigating? King Leo on the chat. We talking about MJF shoes from Amazon. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ferrucci.
Don't corpse. Give him the car.
The car's for Bobby. MJF, I need a new car too. I'll give you more than a thumbs up, MJF, for the car.
Don't say that.
We giving out prizes and shit to your friends, and what are we doing? Take the car. Y'all know Bobby got cars. Bobby got trucks.
I gotta take a look at. I didn't see what kind of car it was.
It was something. Really? Is that GM? Would that get you a car?
I mean, depends how much a car is worth. I could just sell it.
True. That's it
for now.
What's the wrestling? Um.
Anyways, Black Star says, but if the heel turn happened at Mania and Cena was desperate to turn, that would make SummerSlam matter so much more. Yeah. Well, that's not what we got.
They're going to the car right now.
Maybe. Fletcher says, Mommy Taker, for the first time in ages, I actually saw a full Monday Night Raw this week. It wasn't that bad, to be honest, but the 30-minute segment with Pat McAfee had me asleep. It was pretty bad.
You better
there's
than
the
me,
keys.
Fletcher. Hold on, cameraman, back up. Let me see it. He gonna destroy a GM. What brand is that?
I don't know.
I never seen this before. I know some of y'all in the chat know about cars, so y'all that gotta be over 100K.
He's gonna drive off with the car, isn't he?
We rob people.
Bye.
Just call the police, right? Just call the police. Jacked up auto. That's it. I'll call them for you, MJF. I'm bored. I'm bored. Wow.
Mr. Aldezoff says Master P is a famous rapper from the 90s era. He's grandpa status now, but still the face of New Orleans rap and somewhat a local activist. That is true.
Oh my god. StreamYard is making all these comments disappear. Over it.
Blackstar says if my math is correct, November will be the end of Cena's run. Yeah. Around then.
Maybe he'll stick around longer. Who knows?
Hutch says he got a notification that Evolve is live on YouTube right now.
Right
nice
now.
Try. It's Dynamite night, though.
We busy. We busy.
Kevin Knight. Yes. Time to be petty, Fletch. Do we have to be petty? I'm so sick of being petty.
What's new?
I'm mad. I'm not wrestling stuff related, but I'm just mad all the time. My God, I don't need to be mad at wrestling too. I'm tired. Just want to turn my brain off. Fletcher, you don't understand. You don't live in a tumultuous time.
Fletcher, I don't know what's going on in Europe, but in America, yeah, one of those. Michelle also says Cena's promo on the Raw was finally good.
It was pretty good.
His countdown for his appearances left.
I wish I wish he didn't come out to music at all, but you know. But just coming out with the black screen and his name is fine.
Well, Triple A saying I would book a match better. I see no color. Bruv and Brody versus Josh and Takesha.
Yes.
Brody.
Yeah, it's
Why are they teaming up?
I
don't know. I don't know.
Canadian God Josh Alexander says Fletch.
Mm-hmm. We are full.
Blackstar says, yeah, he's not going to be at every SmackDown, which will make the Friday before Survivor Series 26 and Survivor Series 27. Yeah, so date 26 to date 27. And Cody saves wrestling from Cena and Fletch. It's lame, I know.
Damn. Good luck with that.
Keep reading comments. It's a fucking Logan Paul fucking reality show commercial.
Over it. Cody saves wrestling from Cena. What the fuck is that? Oh. Y'all see Cody and Brandy just walked off like sore losers. Well, you want some news? So we were bored anyway, right?
I mean, let him take a break. He's been constant on WWE for like.
Hey man, with a shirt. Wow.
Talk about your plants. Oh, they're gonna be in Virginia.
That's where you're from, right?
Yep.
Kyle Fletcher. MJF. What the fuck? Oh, two-time AEW World Champ.
Is his hand hurt?
That's what I was just looking at. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh. Okay.
I would have
Well,
just
here's
says you could choke on my dick, bro. Anyways,
he basically said it.
Fletcher says, "Bro, I hate Phil, but have Punk dethrone Cena. Not boring roads for fuck's sakes."
Hmm. Well, William here.
Brody does not match his music.
There you
Fletch,
go.
yo, Uncle Todd, you said you'd be here, you motherfucker.
Yeah, Uncle Todd, where are you?
Choke, no joke is back, says Mr. Holiday's
I
off.
guess. I guess. Brody could have came out to his song.
He could have. We could have made the FTR segment a little bit shorter, and then
We could have
everybody
just
gets ended.
fucking cut that whole shit off.
Fletcher says, "Mommy Taker, did you see the WWE fan base turning on Cody when he was leaving the show?"
Bye.
Yeah, they've been booing him, so maybe it's a good time to like take a vacation, hang out with the daughter, hang
Bye.
out with the wife. Oh, we're this far back. Jay Millie said he's the new manager of FTR. Oh shit.
No, thank you.
Roberto, welp to GM, did you see Minoru Suzuki versus Yoshihiko or Yoshihiko at the clusterfuck? I did not see either of those matches. I only saw the highlight of Brody Jr. winning the clusterfuck. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah.
Let the boy
For the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh Lord, Takesha. Oh my God.
Oh look, it's Lance Archer.
Takesha, Lord have mercy. Lance is here. Uncle John. Uncle John. Okay. All right.
This means
All right.
Konosuke and Josh are winning, right? Josh can't lose 2 times in a row.
No.
Clutch says, "Did this motherfucker finally stop watching tag team wrestling tapes?"
Oh yeah, he was doing like a video of him watching tag teams or whatever, but he's been gone since it's been a long time, like 6 months or something like that.
Stoke with FTR. Pinnacle is back. Wardlow joins MJF to face off Lashley, and we get a Pinnacle heel. No.
Nope. No. There's no way.
Clutch. I've been saying for ages that Wardlow is backing up MJF against Mountain now. I don't think so.
No.
King Leo says Malcolm Luther Stokely needs to be the only one talking.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take it. Rock and Roll Express always getting attacked. Yep. Rock and Roll Express. I don't know why they accept to show up at AEW. They're always the punching bag. When you get hit in the head that many times when you're younger, you forget things.
The check.
Also checks.
Mm-hmm.
Ballet says hot dog Nick at Leo. Fletch also says I can't take Adam Cole seriously.
No.
Kathy needs a pet gargoyle.
I do. I have a little statue though. That's close. Close.
Y'all think Osprey takes a pinfall tonight or Brody turned into
Um,
Body King. Body King?
Brody,
Body King?
Body King. What the fuck? Um, it would be Brody, honestly.
Yeah, it would be Brody. I think Lance gets involved
When's
since
the
he
last
came
time
out
we
to the
seen
ring.
Brody though? Brody, wait, Brody, did Brody had a match with Takeshita? No,
He was in the Owen, right? Against
that's what I was
someone?
about to say. He was with somebody, I
Yeah,
think,
he
in the
was
Owen.
no, he had to be fighting Takeshita?
Somebody.
Did he fight Takeshita?
That's what I'm thinking too. Brody King, that's a beautiful man.
Let me take a
Beautiful
look.
man.
Owen Hart tournament.
Beautiful. Ballet said I had metal braces in the 80s. I was thinking of getting
Yeah,
braces again, too expensive.
it's
Oh
it,
yeah,
it
they're
was
just
Takeshita. Yeah, it was Takeshita and Brody.
hmm. All right, we're just running. We're kind of running it back in a tag team situation.
Yeah. I had braces too, except I was 18.
Yeah, they are expensive, but I
Mhm.
figure like at my age, why get them when I could just get something fairly noticeable? And plus my insurance covered most of it, so I was like, fuck it, whatever. They told me 26 weeks,
Mm.
which is not bad. A lot shorter than I thought it would take. We'll see.
That stadium holds over 70,000 seats. Probably the WrestleMania stadium.
Yeah, but with the stage setup and all that stuff, they
Yeah,
wasn't
who
gonna be able to
knows?
get all that.
Did did you just chop Will to tag him in?
Well, it'd be like that sometime.
EVP Bucks.
Whoa,
ICW is fuming right now.
I don't like it.
You going to All In, SJ?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going. And they fucking up the whole thing because tell me how the Friday before All In is supposed to be Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor. They moved Supercard of Honor, which is supposed to be in 2 weeks, and they moved it to All In weekend.
Mm.
And everybody who already bought their ticket, they're upset. They're gonna have to get a little refunds or whatever they're doing with that. And they just pushed another pay-per-view back again, which is crazy. I
Man.
don't know what's going on with that. Very interesting. I don't know.
AEW, get your shit together.
Please do. And they're doing the Starcast thing that weekend, so they'll be having like wrestlers from AEW doing autographs and stuff like that. GM, please tell me Beast Morto is gonna be over there.
I cannot
Beast Mortos. That's all I
confirm
need.
nor deny.
That's all
Uh,
I need. Everybody else, I don't even care. Beast Mortos, please, please, please. We'll see.
Mr. Holiday's also don't team Kevin up with this bum.
Street Ball? Who you gonna bum?
I think he was talking about Speedball because that's what he was partnered up with.
Mr. Holiday's off. Don't do that.
Two Cold Scorpio and Marcus Alexander Bagwell last team.
Oh, they. I'm gonna start blocking people.
I think Speedball Bailey is taking that MLP Canadian title at next event. Oh, Maple Leaf Pro
Oh,
Wrestling. Yeah. Speedball got them $500 Nike pads, Nike kick
oh.
pads.
The Bucks have been at the gym. Oh, okay.
I know this. They cut.
Okay.
They've been cutting.
Well, so is the rest of us. We all at the gym too. Oh
Hello, this
well.
is David Valentine.
Hello, David.
It was college basketball in March. NBA playoffs is in May, April, and May on TNT and TBS.
Right, but what they said about Collision this weekend is gonna come on later because of
Yeah,
the
it's gonna
game.
come after the playoffs.
Some people said that they preferred Collision being on Thursday instead of on Saturday. Honestly, I felt like Thursday was like a whole week ago. It really was, wasn't it? Yeah, it feels like too long. I prefer it on a Saturday. It's better.
It's 20 in here. Hit that like button. Thank
Yes,
you.
please do. Mm-hmm.
Fletch says, wrestling wise, Young Bucks the best tag team of the last 2 decades, in my opinion. Hot take. I know. Take me. They're good. I'm never gonna deny the Bucks aren't good. They are good.
Well, I'll say this is if Jay Briscoe was still alive, this would be a whole different conversation, wouldn't it?
Maybe, yeah, probably.
It would have been.
Kiera's out for a year. She said the past week she better be on the way back.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people are just sitting at home and Tony Khan had the nerve to announce another women's title for ROH.
No Cella, says King Leo. Yep, no Cella.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Fletch, keep in mind they did it without a WWE run, which to me is more expressive. Impressive? Expressive. Now you can do buy now, pay later for food delivery. Yes, you can. Guys, just
Let me say
meal prep,
this.
guys. Just meal prep.
Let me say this. If it's groceries and you are struggling financially, you can't do it right now, until your next paycheck, I get it. But Uber Eats, for you to sit your fat ass there and eat how many Big Macs? No. If you gotta do that, go to Dollar Tree and get from frozen burgers for the week.
There's a lady called Dollar Tree Meals who makes really good meals out of stuff you can find at Dollar Tree.
Oh.
Yeah. Like recipes and shit.
They about to be $7 over there too. They going up. Dollar Tree. This ain't right.
Nope. I was trying to find flower pots at Dollar Tree. They ain't $1.
Like $5, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fletcher says,
Brody. Oh.
right, Jay Millie. And the funny thing, that's why they get on a ton of hate. Lol. If the Young Bucks ever signed with WWE, all this hate would disappear.
I don't know about that.
Mm.
I think well, I don't know about that. Come on.
Josh, move. Takeshita, move. You had all that time.
Takesha is booked and busy. Y'all know that. He's everywhere. And then this Will Ospreay. Wasn't the last? Oh no, never mind. That match that where Swerve and Brody was partners was pretty cool. I don't know if y'all remember that. They were really great as a team. I like that.
Fletcher, yep. And remember, they, along with Kenny, turned down a deal with WWE before starting up AEW. I love their decision. Yeah, we get AEW. It's great.
Oh, okay. They were offered a little contract.
Yeah, they were offered a contract. I remember this.
Okay. What year was this?
Right before AEW started.
Oh.
Berto, Master P also owns Moxley's ass after tonight. Joe.
What the fuck?
Her parents gave her Tanahashi tears for winning.
Well,
they did. I now pay later for a large pizza.
Dollar Tree got pizza for $1.
Just meal prep, guys. Nobody likes doing it, but just meal prep, guys.
You know what it is? It's not that people don't like to meal prep. It's just that after the second day of eating the same thing, they don't want to eat the same thing again.
Yeah, that's why you make two things and alternate. If you eat the same goddamn thing for each meal, you're gonna get sick of it. My husband doesn't like leftovers, so this is why I make 3 things. There's always a bolognese dish. There's always 2 other things. Pasta sauce freezes very well. Lasagna's freezes chili freezes very well. Chicken soup without the grains freezes very well.
Oh. Well, hold on. Moxley and what day is that? May 14th. Moxley and Joe.
Yep.
Oh, well, um, it's
Shannon is
official.
tripping. I heard the tape.
Oh,
He
I didn't
did.
hear.
Yeah, I didn't hear the tape, but I did hear him say release the whole tape. So
Yeah, he
he
said it was
might
like
not be
a whole hour or something like
yeah.
that.
He might not be afraid of the whole tape.
No, I got whole tapes of people of shit from people that would destroy
Yep.
their lives, locked up in a vault too. Shannon, y'all gotta be careful when it comes to the people. For real, for real. To be honest, I thought he was gonna say, "Oh, some AI voice thing, some shit like that." That's what I thought he was gonna say at first, but he seemed to be honest, I guess, with what's going
He seemed
on.
to be very confident in the contents of the
Yeah,
whole tape.
right, right. That is true. If you take a little snippet of something, it can be taken out of out of context. So whatever's on there, he's confident about.
And if they hear the whole tape and they say otherwise, then you know what?
Yeah.
Jury, judge stuff.
But I mean, she's 19. I'm just gonna say this: if you, how old is he? Like 50 something?
Yeah.
Why are you playing around with these little girls?
I mean,
19,
some guys
only
like
OnlyFans. You know, especially the girls on OnlyFans. Like, I'm not judging. If that's what y'all want to do, go ahead and do it. But a lot of these girls are over there trying to make money. They get a chance to hook up with a guy who's whatever his network is. I don't even know. Don't be surprised if you get caught up. Monique was on his show months ago warning him about this. And he went on and do it. And now look at the mess he's in right now. Y'all not listening.
I don't know. Sometimes you know, guys just need to bust in that. I guess.
There's people his age. Brody! A Jim!
Yeah, we knew that was probably gonna happen. There was Lance Archer shenanigans.
Well, what the hell?
He couldn't lose twice. Takeshita won.
But it's a tag match. He lost his debut match. That mattered more. Lance, we need you out here. Brody King. Takesha. Oh, wow. Well, where's William? Oh, there you
He was
go.
taken out by Lance.
Brody,
He's back
where's
now.
Buddy Matthews? Buddy.
He's injured, isn't he?
No, he ain't. He at home Maria. I would too. Oh. Who the hell is that? Fletcher? Kyle Fletcher? Oh.
Yep.
Well, hold on. What are you wearing?
More pink. Still the same thing, pink.
Where is it? Let me. Cameraman, move back. Kyle too young too. Cause I can't be sitting here talking about Shannon. I'm looking at
Yeah,
Kyle.
he's pretty young.
Okay, okay.
Now slow down on the tattoos, Fletcher. You're still
Oh no,
young.
he not slowing down. He just getting started. I know it. Hey man.
I mean, he's going to go against Fletcher, so
Yeah,
of
but
course.
nothing else got nothing to do with him.
I mean, he's probably angry right now.
Ah,
He
who was
got
that?
his
Oh, Deacon
it's
Beretta.
Trent.
Rocky Romero.
It's Trent Beretta and Rocky.
Rocky, please take that
This
jacket
is a
off.
really
Trent
big
Beretta.
group
Oh
now.
my god. Oh my god.
So many guys.
Ooh.
Trent is very shredded. He
Lord.
hasn't had a carb in 3 months.
Everybody take the shirts off. Everybody. Kyle Fletcher. Ooh, you know, let me leave Kyle alone. Trent Beretta been at the gym. Oh my god.
Pre-cut shirt.
Rocky Romero, you might as well rip yours off too. But Heyman don't got no friends. What's going on?
I mean, unless Swerve shirt comes out.
No, Swerve don't care. Hold on, Uncle Don is killing it. Look at this super team.
That's a lot of guys.
Well, when did all these people join the group? What the fuck?
Well, Trent's with Rocky, and then they just got Josh. It would have been even bigger if Brian Cage wasn't injured.
Brian, Mark Davis. Oh my God, Mark Davis.
Yeah, Mark Davis.
I'm not over that one. I'm not over that one. I'm not over it.
Are the Guns injured? I don't think so.
No. No, not at all. I bet.
Gunther re-signed with WWE. That's not surprising.
That check must be big.
They backed up the truck.
That's all I can think of. It
Triple H
wouldn't be
loves
me.
Gunther.
Oh. Oh, okay. I guess.
King Leo says, let him go on a rampage like he's doing now, choke out more commentators. He wrote Pat off. Thank
Bye.
God.
Bye. I've been saying it for the longest.
Leo, someone was bleeding on my TV, and I thought it was Moxley, but it was Kristaps Porzingis of the Celtics. Lol, Mox must have taught him how to blade when he visited AEW a few weeks back.
Ain't that your team GM?
Yeah, I haven't followed the Celtics for a while, so I catch a game here and there. Gunther deserves better than being a commentary table hunter. Lol. Yeah, but if he's getting rid of Pat McAfee after that whole kerfuffle with the girl rumor thing, I really feel bad for her.
Oh, is that why?
I know she was suing for defamation. I don't know what's going on with that currently.
Oh, we need an update on
that. Leo says the guns looked to be in good shape at WrestleCon. I think they're just not using them.
Well, like everyone else?
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone else.
If Triple H doesn't know what to do with Gunther, send him over here. We have Takeshita to face him.
Hey, I know what to do with Gunther. You don't gotta tell me twice. I know what to do with him. We are full in AEW though.
We are pretty full. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, son. Hey there. How was your Earth Day last night? It was fun. I don't remember what I did.
I don't know what happened yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know.
Gabriel Iglesias doesn't seem the type to enjoy roast.
Oh, they said that they were talking about Maurice reproductive organs and some shit. I don't know. I don't know. You couldn't have paid me to go to that event. About that walrus named Heyman. What the fuck? When Seth is the last member of the Shield to have a stable. Michelle Desal said, damn, so happy Mongo McMichael got into the NFL Hall of Fame in time. Right. You'll be like WWE where they wait till you die to think about you going to the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm. I think somebody said he wanted to be in the WWE Hall of Fame too, so.
Oh, well. Yeah.
So Seth's authority with J&J Security and Corporate Kane doesn't count, Leo?
Oh,
ladies match.
Main event. All right, Tony Khan's doing something tonight.
The only ladies match.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Oh, look, she's orange.
It's her birthday.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday. Mm-hmm.
We'll see
Kevin Knight has the best spark slash in the business. That mid-air transition mid-air is fired.
Oh, I'm tired of Frog Splash. I'm tired. Statlander. I'm okay with either one of them winning. Honestly.
I'm good with either too. If Seth wins the world title with the Seth Riders, they might be the best trio ever. Champs with 3 different stables. Yay.
Mm-hmm. Well, hold on now.
Yeah, let's watch it. We should be able to watch this.
You know, it's interesting how after WrestleMania, people was just like, "Oh, sorry, Mox, that we ever complained about you and Death Riders." And I was like, "Really, really? Now y'all apologizing?" Statlander, baby. Either way, I'm happy with it. Either way. Something telling me Jamie though. Something telling me it's Jamie.
I might.
Or
I think I have a feeling it's Jamie too, but we'll see.
or it could be Statlander. Statlander go to Double or Nothing to go against CEO for the third time. However, Athena gets involved, costing CEO the match and um her first singles loss. That's one, and Statlander finally getting a win over CEO, right?
Yeah,
And then she goes against Tony at All In.
I
Then we
would
can
like
set
that.
up Athena to go against a CEO at All In and
And
actually
then
make a whole feud out of this,
that
right?
would be good. That would be
Mm-hmm.
perfect. That's perfect
Tony
booking.
Khan,
I would like that.
you watching Tony Khan? Okay, that's how you do that. Mm-hmm. Kevin said WrestleMania 41 was ass. Oh,
Uh,
all right. Fletcher said I love this Rollins, but all I want to see now is Heyman using Breaker to break Rollins. Oh, Mr. Alexander said there isn't an empire big enough to strike this bag. Protect Timeless at all costs. Yep.
yes, protect her, please.
Jay Williams said we got collision on Sunday. Did they say Sunday or did they say Saturday? What did they say?
I'll double check.
Roberta said the Shield proves to continue ruining everything they touch. Roberto, that's not true. Kilio said they're feeding Aminata to Tony.
Yep.
Well, have they had a match before? Why do I feel like they did? I'm not
I feel
sure.
like maybe when she was not timeless, but who knows?
Oh, in between the time that she was and when she wasn't, right?
Yeah, I feel like
Kinda like that.
I feel like no, it's on Saturday. I'm on Twitter right now.
It's on
It's gonna
Saturday,
be
but it don't start at 8 Eastern, right?
no, it doesn't. It starts after the playoffs. It says.
Right. Basically, we'll get to it when we get to it, right?
Yep.
Is it live or tape?
Um, it doesn't say. I don't know.
Oh, Chris. Oh my God.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, well. Jamie. Commercial. Wow. Well, I guess we got bills to pay. Michelle also said, "Damn, I just realized every male tag team is black currently. Hurt
Oh
Syndicate,
yeah.
New Jay, Street Profits. Oh, look at God. Uh huh. You said, and Private Party were champs before Hurt Syndicate. Well,
Yeah.
a couple of weeks, I guess. Couple of weeks. Kevin said your thoughts about the Rock explaining. I didn't even get a chance to see that whole thing, so I'm not sure.
Long story short, they saw ticket sales were down, so they asked The Rock to be on. And then he pitched Cody turning heel, and then Triple H was like, "Nah, he's selling too much shit for us. How about we turn Cena heel instead?" And Cena said yes.
What?
That is the shortest version I can tell you.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Well, he's not supposed to tell people that, right?
He said it on Pat McAfee's podcast.
Interesting. Uh-huh.
I don't know if I'm being worked right now.
I don't know either. I mean, if he's saying that the tickets are low, that doesn't it's low because y'all prices are way too high. Y'all saw that video of that lady stopping Randy Orton, telling him how much they spent on WrestleMania, and Randy said he's embarrassed that people in here spending that much money to come watch WrestleMania. They're charging way too much, even for a Raw and a SmackDown. It's not you can't even take your family to these shows anymore. You can't. So I could totally believe that part. I could believe that part. So they would have rather turned Cena heel, which I don't know if y'all prefer anyway, over Cody. Cody don't got it in him. He don't got it in him to be a heel. Mr. Ollie said no balls are safe this week.
Nope.
None. MJF shoes is on Amazon. That's a lie. That's a lie. He said we saw MJF twin on last night on NXT. Who y'all talking about? He
I
said
have
did
no
he
idea.
toss keys to Chuck Taylor?
I don't think that was Chucky.
That was him.
It was
I'm
him?
sure. I'm 100% sure that was him. Miss Olizov said, "Save your nuts. Wear a cup." Mm-hmm. MJF at 38. No, he ain't.
No,
No,
he's
he ain't.
28. 28,
28.
29.
I'll make an exception for MJF. I think he know what he's doing. I'll make an exception. Miss Olizov said he's 29. Okay, well, either one. It's cool. 15th week straight, MJF and Hurt Syndicate just talk. At least Jarrett fought people. Oh,
It's
hell
been
no.
15 weeks? Has it been 15 weeks?
I doubt it, but it's been quite some time. This is why we feel like
3.5 months.
they don't know what to do with MJF at this point. After everything that they did with him when he was champion, then he had that time off and he came back and it's just like, well, where do we put him in? And now you're coming up with this thing with the Hurt Syndicate. I'm over it. You know, we'll see where it goes though. Fletcher said, "Where's Wardlow?
In
I
the
wish he
gym.
was with me." Bella said, "I don't like the color of MJF's suit.
I don't like it either.
It's not his best that he's ever worn." Fletcher, he said, "What are those?" Looking at MJF shoes. What was wrong with the shoes? It was nice, right? No? Yeah, I like it. Okay.
No.
What? MJF has to shave his head to fit in? I think not. Could you imagine MJF bald? No.
Who knows what the shape of his head if he's bald? Could be lumpy.
No. No.
Like you run your fingers through his hair and there's a lumpiness there? How would you feel?
Well, let me try that out and I'll let y'all know what I felt. How about that? Statlander. You know what? I'm not bothered either way. I'm not bothered either way. If they went with what I said, that would be interesting. But then again, Jamie, she was gone for a long time. Was it like a year that she was gone, something like that? And since she's been back, she hasn't really. It hasn't been much. And it's not that she's doing horribly or anything, but just hasn't been much to be interested in. So this will be a great opportunity for her.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Fletcher says, "Say you're sorry" chant is wild. Absolutely. He said, "I don't know how people can hate AEW." Mr. Ali's also said, "Ill Joe Burrow LSU jersey."
I don't know that reference.
Okay. Johnny said, "Hopefully the car has Geico."
Hopefully.
Geico not bad, by the way. Not bad insurance. Mr. All This Off. Black man stealing a car. I see you. Well, they're only black men in the Hurt Syndicate, so I don't know any other way around it.
I laughed too hard at that.
Mr. Majestic is here. He said at this point, Bobby Lashley probably should give a thumbs up for MJF joining the Hurt Syndicate. I don't know. We'll see.
There better be a good story with this because I'm starting to have my doubts.
Yeah, I just feel like I kind of feel like they're just putting him into something just to give him something to do. I don't know what the payoff would actually be in the long run.
Didn't you all say you had 20 writers out there in AEW? That's what
20
said.
20 what?
Writers.
Oh, I thought it was just him. That's the best I can do. 20 people in the room? I don't think so. Roberto said Lashley and Benjamin look so legit compared to any tag team from any company. You would think Lashley and Benjamin beats them all up. They probably could. I wouldn't put it
Probably.
past. I wouldn't put it past Shelton and Bobby. I wouldn't. Okay. Fletcher said, "Police, police! Two black men just stole my vehicle. You know how fast they're gonna be there. You know how fast they'll be over there." Oh, okay. All right, Staten Island, not feeling it.
Mm-mm.
This is the first time we've seen Aubrey all night, right?
I think so. Yeah, this is her first match.
Mr. Majestic said, technically, MJF gave the card to Shelton and Bobby. Well, yeah, he did. That's true.
Technically.
What are you going to tell the police that I told him that he can't take it if he gave me a thumbs down? They're just going to go back home, I guess. Black Star says, OMG. He said, OMG. Oh, GM. Cena with no music would be awesome.
Yeah, I would prefer if he came out to nothing.
He said, "Oh, I saw -1 at GCW, and Izzy was the two best things this past weekend." Oh,
I still need to see Suzuki versus that blow up doll.
hold on, y'all didn't see Bloodsport? Natalia was over there. I ain't never seen Natalia look like that in WWE.
She was good. I didn't get to see it yet.
Oh, Jamie! Oh,
There's 2 minutes left. So is Monet gonna come out?
oh. All right, well, we didn't have overtime money on this. Okay. Oh, Statlander, I feel like giving her a hug. I'm not gonna lie.
Somebody had to
Oh,
lose.
CEO.
Yep, there she is. I
CEO.
figured she was coming out since we had 2 minutes left.
Let me see what she's wearing.
Oh, she got a silver number.
Okay, it's all right.
A figure skater type of deal.
I was gonna say that. And with them boots too. I don't know. What if she won? They're not gonna do that, right?
She would.
Swerve and Blade.
Yeah, it's Swerve and Blake.
Oh. Well, Bandito and Jessica. Didn't we do that last week? Is it live or what?
I don't think it's live. It's got to be taped at that point because you don't know when it's gonna start.
No, it is gonna be live. I'm thinking because they said Virginia. We're not in Virginia. Oh well, they could be going there tomorrow. I don't know. CEO. They're not gonna have her win the whole thing.
CEO.
Yeah, for the whole Owen.
I
The
mean, the money
Owen.
match would be Tony and Monet. I get. Oh,
I'm wondering now.
I would love for the Athena feud to continue.
Right.
A lot of us would love for the Athena feud. I like a feud to continue.
Mm-hmm. Dang. I mean, look at all the titles that she got going on right now.
She gotta lose it at some point.
Right. I mean, that would make her look huge if she were to be able to win the Owen and then go on to All In and even win the women's title. That would be insane. But that's not what we're looking for. That's not what we're looking for. She got all them titles on her anyway. Well, anyway, Bloodsport was good. Natalia.
So Natty was good.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I didn't think Natty should have won, but I never seen her look so good ever.
Mm.
The confidence, she had a whole entourage of guys with her. She never looked like that in WWE. Never, and we will never see that again in WWE. Never. I don't know. I don't know. Pete was pretty good on there. A lot of them they did really well, and it's just like that same energy is not going to follow them back when they go back to WWE.
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all might as well just leave.
I loved Pete when um I love Pete when he was in the Indies back in the UK. Like he was in that the What Culture Wrestling. That's where I first discovered him at. He was great.
I
Progress
don't.
champion, great.
He gonna stay. They all gonna stay. Even though I feel like they probably benefit from leaving. If WWE is looking to get other companies or partner up with other companies, then they'll most likely stay. So I don't know.
Yeah.
The check must be good, but they're not getting the TV time that they need. So I don't know.
I know Pete has a kid, so you know you gotta have a stable
Oh, he
job.
had a kid. Oh, I don't know. that.
He has a kid.
I didn't
Actually,
know.
every time I see a picture with him and his kid, he still looks very angry.
Well, how old is he? He looked really
Um,
young. I wouldn't have guessed that. I wouldn't have guessed that. This is not for research purposes, by the way.
he is
I'm just saying.
31.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess. Well, All All right, let's get to these comments. But yeah, there was a lot of great shows over the weekend. So if any of y'all missed any of that, go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and check it out. People are saying that maybe they might end up doing something like that for all. I don't know about this year, but for all in weekend, maybe they might have other things going on in that area as well. If they do, I'll probably check it out. But all in is early in the day now. It's not going to be later on in the day. It's like start at 2 Eastern, I think, for the main card, something like that. They moved the time. People say it's because WWE is having Saturday night main event later on that night. So I don't know. They're being really petty, really are. Bailey said Renee is dressed up tonight.
She is.
-1 more. So because we saw that dude grow up before yeah, he's like, I don't
He's
even know how old he
16
is.
now.
That's a 16.
He's 16 and he's tall.
Is he really 16?
He's 16.
I didn't even
I think
know.
I'm pretty sure he's 16. I'll double check, but I think somebody said he's 16.
Very interesting. Khalil said Brody and Brev. Black Star said, Roberto, you and I both know that will be the case. You can tell, yes, extra lame again. I know.
Oh, he's
Fletcher,
13. Okay, never mind.
13. GM, you way
He's
off.
sorry. Years.
Way off. I was about to say, I could have sworn he was like 10 the other day. So, yeah, 13 makes sense, but he's pretty tall for a 13-year-old. Interesting. All right. Fletcher said, I got something for you to choke on. Hangman Page 2025. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Roberta said, did you see -1 win the GCW clusterfuck? It was awesome. The battle royal was 2.5 hours long. Yoshihiko showed up. Invisible Man ran the ring, and -1 won. Well, they call it a clusterfuck for a reason, right? There it is. I said Brody is more over now that Malachi Black is gone. That's over. That's over. Killian said Todd said give him 10 minutes, then he need a link. But where am I gonna send it at?
Well,
Blackstar says see best thing all Mania weekend. That and Izzy by far. I didn't see Izzy, so I don't know what she was doing. I don't know. Fletcher said, "Where's our proto star?"
well, he showed up.
Roberta said, "Oh, y'all saw -1 win. Okay, so question: why is -1 bigger than Nick Wayne?"
Genetics. It's called genetics.
That too. That too. He's not bigger than Nick Wayne.
No, he's not. He's not. He's exaggerating.
Fletcher says, Undertaker at home, like I can't take on this match due to all the jewelry around Bruv neck. What the hell? Oh, who is that? Is that Clark?
Yeah. He's
Oh,
learned
trying to
there's
get
a
some TV
table
time.
here now.
Oh,
Come here. Come here. Say hi to the kid. Come. There's a
Come on,
stool
Clark,
here for you.
don't be shy. He left.
He's still here. He's just there. He is.
Oh, so
Yeah.
cute.
Okay, bye.
Very cute.
Um,
Why are you being shy?
he's. Oh no, he no, don't grab the screen.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he sees something that has his attention now. Keep going.
Brody's 6'8". Oh. Is he? Well, you look pretty tall. You look pretty tall.
He Brody King.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Um,
Brody, you're talking about Brody King, right? Not the baby, right?
Brody King is 6'5", according to
Six
his.
five. Well, who the hell is 6'8"?
I Brody
Yeah, I know you're not talking about the baby
Brody.
because
No,
there's
he
no way.
wasn't. Hold on.
Negative 168. That's a lie.
He is not 6'8".
What the fuck? Oh my god.
It's not
Very
publicly
interesting.
available yet.
He's a kid. I could see that, but he definitely not 6'8". No way. No way. Roberta said, "Legend has it, Uncle Todd hasn't moved and just repeats. Put respect on his name, and he rocks back and forth. Sad what happens when you watch Triple H and Rock book shows. LOL. Had to. My bad. For whatever reason, whenever Uncle Todd's on the stream, he just disappears. I don't know. He just be frozen, and then we don't hear from him until the next time. Interesting. Josh Alexander is definitely a future AEW Ring of Honor champion. Well,
Maybe.
not
We'll
this
see.
year.
We'll see. We will
We know
see.
that. He said, "Damn, Brody randomly slapped Osprey with a chomp. It sounded like a frying pan. Oh my god.
He tagged him in, and he just chopped him. That's because that's how he does.
Well, that's a tag.
Does
Mhm.
KO's kid want to wrestle? He's big enough if he
Oh,
wants
he
to.
is huge.
He's
I seen him.
huge.
He way bigger
But
than his daddy.
but he wants to. He wants to. If he doesn't want it, then he
He
doesn't have
he
to.
he's a teenager.
He that size he's got to be at this point.
I don't know what these kids eating. I don't know. What it's so crazy. Like when I see kids today, sometimes I would mistake them for like a young adult, and really they be like in middle school and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all eating? What are y'all eating? What are y'all doing that we didn't have access to when we were growing up? Because it's insane. It's
Antibiotics and
insane.
hormones in the food.
That too. There's a lot of trash in the food that we eating, so that is true. Roberta said, yeah, they canceled Jersey May 2nd show. Yeah, they canceled it. So they can move that show to the weekend of All In, and then the show that was the weekend of All In, they moved that to September. I want to say, I think September, but in Philly,
Mm.
Very interesting. Tony Khan, I need to get it together. Roberta said, Tati, I got the email for Starcast, but I tried to buy, but the page only asks for email. Do you see anything? I can post a link for you. They already start selling tickets on Monday. Everything that's going on that weekend, except for Ring of Honor, because they just switched things up for Ring of Honor. That all those are out right now. So I did get the email. It's available. I have it. I know I have it on my phone. But the tickets are out. I think I found it. It's on etix.com. So there's like general admission, there's VIP, and then something that's above VIP, some shit like that. Um, okay. I'm gonna post it in the chat. So there's a weekend pass for $39. There's a golden weekend pass for $79. And then there is a platinum weekend pass for $199. I don't even know what the difference is, but I don't know. I'll post it in the chat for anybody who's interested in going. Dang, the link is I can't post it. It won't let me post it. I don't know if it's gonna work if I do it this way. Roberto, try etix.com and then put Starcast. Search that in, see if it comes up. Let me know if it comes up. So yeah, they already started with the tickets. To be honest, it's pretty much gonna be. It's just a wrestling convention, so I can't say that it's necessarily gonna sell out or anything. So I don't know. Jay Millie said, I just realized All In London last year drew more than Mania this year, over 80,000 compared to either night of May. Is it true? Didn't they say the number? Didn't they say it was less than 80,
It was less than the, but it was definitely 70 something, I think.
but more than WrestleMania?
I think so. Hold on. In London
Pleasure said that ROH
2024.
commentator should stay on Dynamite. He's good addition. Yes, I agree.
Ian, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
No, it was only 46,474.
For
While
what?
Tony Khan announced over 50,000 tickets were sold, the turnstile count is separate from the metric used to determine the actual people in attendance.
Wait a minute, but the tattoo that William had said like
Yeah, it was
80,000,
wrong.
right?
It was wrong. Like we knew that afterwards.
Wait. You're saying that 40 something thousand people was there, and
46,000.
somehow,
Yep.
William put 80 something thousand?
Or some number. The
What?
number was wrong.
That is way off. That is, I'm just fantasizing of numbers at that point. Holy shit! I mean, that's still pretty good for AW though. Like,
Mhm.
nothing wrong with it, But y'all can't be shouting out fake numbers either. They should know who's coming in that building and how many tickets are being sold. Wild. Jamie said, "I have a feeling All in Texas is going to draw more as well." Nope,
Mm-mm.
nope. Oh, okay, Uncle Todd. All right, Uncle Todd. I see you on Instagram. So the thing is that they only have 18,000 for um for All In. So that's not good. That's not good. Um, hold on, I'm about to post a link for you, Uncle Todd. So it's like 18,000. So far, they've only sold about 11,000, and we still got like 3 months or so left. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do that, but they're not going to do anything as great as London. Now, when they go back there next year for All In, they'll be able to do something close to that. I'm thinking, or maybe even better than before. All right, Uncle Todd, I'm sending you the link. All right, I sent it. Um, let's see what we got. Mr. Olazar said they still don't acknowledge All In as AEW WrestleMania. It is though, right? That's their biggest show. It's pretty much like that, kinda, in a way. Killian said, "Left my ass off. Big Macs and Apple Pay is wild. Absolutely. If you getting groceries, I could understand, but Big Macs and cheeseburgers, no,
Oh
because y'all
man,
know
this
they
dude
cost
really
more.
did have blood on him. I'm looking at Chris Tapp's picture right now.
Blood from what?
There's a cut on his forehead that's bandaged up, but you see he was bleeding like through his hair and stuff.
From
It was
playing
during the
basketball?
game. Yeah,
Oh,
something happened.
oh wow. Roberto said, "Yep, that's definitely true. If the Bucks sign with WWE, they will enter Hall of Fame in 6 months. The crowd would love them that much. Who would be above them? DIY? Laugh my fucking ass off. Nah, that would def be loved. Well, I think they would have still been a heel while they were over there. I guess it worked out for the better for AEW. But if they were to ever leave, I'll hold the door for them. I wouldn't have an issue with that. Bella said Dollar Tree was selling box fans for 19.95. What the hell? Oh, good, good. I guess. Let's see. Kelia said them shits keep the heat in. That is true. The box fans, they don't work like that. They don't work the way you think they do. Roberta said 2018 is when they decided not to go to NXT. Oh, NXT. That's where they were going? Straight to NXT? Okay. Fletcher said, y'all want Osprey to face Fletcher or Hangman, knowing Osprey takes a W? Eh. Uh, Jay Millie said, Fletcher, I want Hangman. We just seen Osprey and Kyle again. Let that one breathe for a while. Kilio said, Tati got the files. Yes, I do. Hmm. Ballet's throwing tomatoes in this economy. This is crazy. Mr. Ollie's also said, I still have a box fan blowing on me right now, still sweating like Jim Carrey inside that rhino. Mr. Ollie's off. Jamie Lee says Shannon Sharp already slipped up last year. You would think he would know better. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You're not thinking with your brain, so apparently not. Roberta said, y'all keep talking about Shannon Sharp and how bad it is, and don't know, and I couldn't care less. LOL. Why is anything about him worth time again? For me, is saying Travis Scott is somebody. Personally, the thing for me was why y'all taking these type of chances? Like you're finding yourself being more successful, especially with your new podcast and everything, and y'all playing around with these little girls for what? For what? When Monique was on his show telling him to find someone who's mature, someone who was around his age, someone around his age probably wouldn't have did all that y'all see going on right now. So that's on him. That's on him. Shannon, I think he's. What's the next comment? Well, Uncle Todd is here. We could probably get a little expertise on him. How are you feeling about Ricochet in AEW? I know you love.
Well, listen,
I thought you were about to talk about Shannon. I'm like, what?
Ricochet, man, Ricochet at AEW. I'm liking it, man. They doing a lot more with him in AEW than they was doing in WWE. So I definitely am loving the Ricochet AEW life.
Man, I think he's been having a really great run. He just need a title. I wouldn't be mad. By All In, he won something.
TNT title.
Mm-hmm.
Just
TNT
take it
title.
off of Adam. Yeah, just take it off of Adam. I'm done.
Yeah, Adam Cole. We're not interested anyway.
I love Adam, but I'm done at this point.
Yeah, we're bored.
Is Ricochet a main event? Is he a main event player yet? Could he get a world title?
I'd say he's upper mid card currently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know with everybody that we got in the main event scene. I don't see him there yet with them. Maybe a couple of singles title before he get there. See how that goes.
He needs to burn a house down.
Okay.
A literal
That too.
house. That's how you get
That too.
titles, apparently.
Did you see the beginning with Master P and the Ops?
I did see Master P out there. Now I'm a sucker for Master P in wrestling. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed that.
I thought we was gonna see him again tonight, which is interesting. We didn't.
I'm ready to see Master P take a move. I'm ready for him to see what move do Master P need to take to impress you.
A pile driver. Make him say, "Oh."
He can probably take a power driver. It's not that difficult. You just have to rehearse it a few times.
You gotta sell it good. You gotta sell it good.
Yeah, I need him to paradigm shift through the glass in the Omega style.
Holy shit! Speaking of glass, how you feel about Darby in Everest right now?
He's at base camp current. He just got to Mount Everest base camp like 2 days ago, I think.
Wait, so he hasn't climbed anything yet?
Well, he got to the base camp for the mountain itself, so he's probably on his way up at this point.
Okay, right.
Like up the real mountain.
I thought he'd been started, to be honest with you. I saw that picture the other day.
It takes like 2 months.
He's not making it to All In. Once again, I wouldn't be counting on that. How do you feel about the Death Riders, Uncle Todd?
I like it, but I don't know. I don't want to be a hater. I don't want to be, I don't want to do AEW like how y'all do WWE.
No, I'll be the biggest hater. I hate the Death Riders. I'm so sick of the Death Riders. Get them off my screen. All of them are great as individuals. I'm sick of the storyline. It doesn't make any sense. It never made sense. I gave it months. All right, I'm done.
Well, we heard that. Go ahead, Uncle John, say how you feel. If you don't like it, I feel like majority of people are not feeling it.
I mean, I like to try to give it. I come from the Triple H school of trying to let stuff cook, let it see what it's gonna be. So
Mhm.
I kind of want to see what's good, what's gonna happen with this.
Mhm. But it's been months. You think it's
Months.
been
I
too
hate a
long?
slow burn. I hate a slow burn. I do hate a slow burn. Now that I think about it, I needed to get cracking. Something real, something good. So I'm telling you, man, get Ricochet in the world title picture, man. Let's just shake it all the way up.
Well, if he was in Owen, maybe. But Samoa Joe's gonna have that match with Moxley in like
And they're
two,
gonna
3 weeks.
feed Joe the Mox, and then they're gonna feed Osprey the Mox, and then they're gonna wait for Darby to come back.
No, we're not waiting on Darby.
They're waiting for Darby.
Come down the mountain.
He
We'll
he
see what
said
happens.
he said Darby said he was gonna plant the AEW flag on Mount Everest. He probably looked Tony Khan in the eyes and was like, "That's what I'm gonna do for you. That's what I'm gonna do for this company." And Tony Khan
Oh,
was like, "I'm gonna give you the world title when you come back."
well, um, it's a no for me. Darby Allin. Let me say this because Darby. When was the last time he was in the ring? Like December, right?
I'll
That's a
take a
long
look at the
time.
match
That's a
thing.
long. He was in he was in a not Owen Hart Cup, the Continental Classic. That's the last time we really seen him. So since
Damn.
then, he's been, I guess, practicing to get on this little mountain, and then he's gonna come back after what, before All In or even after All In, and everybody's gonna be like, "Yes, you put your flag on Mount Everest. Here's the world title." Nobody's gonna say that,
Yep, you're correct. December 22nd was the last time he was on TV.
Damn, that was
right?
last year.
That was a long time ago, and by All In, we're 7 months into the year. We're already moved on to something else. Even if Monk's retain at All In, you're still gonna want to see somebody else with that title by then. You're not gonna be like, well, let Moxley have it until Darby is ready. Y'all already sick of it now.
That's a fact. You might as well send Mox back to WWE, man. Might as well send him
Oh,
back.
no way. I will go out there my damn self to make sure Moxley ain't going nowhere. Moxley, we're not even worried about it. Moxley not going anywhere. Moxley not going anywhere. How do you feel about possibly getting Swerve teaming up with Hangman at All In rather than them being in singles matches?
I mean, I'm sick of seeing them fight each other. So if they're gonna put them in a tag team together and or making it a team, then I think it'll be something. But if it's gonna be like a one-off situation, I'm not with it. But if it's like we are now the whatever kind of crazy ass name they're gonna come up with, then I'm with that.
Oh God. But they're main event players though.
Swerve page. We the swerve pages. I'm fucking with
What? No, thank you. No, thank you. I mean, personally, I feel like they're main event players. They don't really need to be tagging with each other. They could be, if they're not going to be going against each other, they could be doing something else. You know,
what would you rather them do if you had to pick something?
honestly, I would have been cool if they went against each other. To be honest, I really would have been in a title situation. Obviously, that's not happening. Um, they might be going towards MJF and Hangman again after what we just saw tonight. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's a possibility. But Swerve in the tag team match, and last year All In, he was main event with Brian Danielson. That's a step down, way down in the whole in a year. I don't
That's a
like it.
fact. That's a fact. You think Swerve? You think Swerve gonna sniff that title again, or they just gonna keep on having him take side mentions
Not
from
this
here on
year.
out?
Not
Damn,
this year. I feel like y'all crying for Darby, right? Y'all want Darby to be champion, right?
I don't
Well,
want Darby, but
we
when you
know
look your boss in the eyes and says, "I'm going to do this for the company," what are you going to do?
for sure Moxley takes it to All In. Whether he retains, I don't know, but he's gonna take it that far. That's already half your year right there. And then after that, I don't know what happens from there. But Swerve to be next, I doubt it. I highly doubt it. And it wouldn't have been bad. It wouldn't have been bad if he would have been next. I would have been okay with that.
You-
MJF maybe, right? Yeah,
and
bored with him with the Hurt Syndicate.
wrestling fans don't know what they want. I think that it really comes down to we really don't know what we want. We cry for
I know.
something, then we get it, and then we hate it immediately as soon as we get it.
Well, I know what I wanted. I wanted Beast Mortos to win that 400K last week, so we can go to a fucking vacation or some shit. Tony Khan have other plans. His major focus, I feel like, is Will Ospreay being the king of AEW. I am so sick of it.
And
I
then
really am.
and then you will say, GM, you told us that he's gonna be fed to freaking Moxley.
Well, you know what? He could win. He could win an All. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Y'all know after All In, Forbidden Door is in August, and they're going to do Forbidden Door at the UK. So why not have him go over there with that title, the world title to the UK? Get them tickets selling. I wouldn't be surprised.
I thought you used to love Will Ospreay. What happened?
No, he's great in the ring. I'm just tired of seeing his ass. I'm over it.
No, he's
He's
a phenomenal wrestler.
oh yes, absolutely.
I'm fine with him. I'm not the biggest Will Ospreay fan. I'm not the biggest Will Ospreay hater. He's great.
He always win, and if he loses, it's like tonight, Brody King getting pinned like that. They would have never let Osprey get pinned. Never. Because they know what they're doing with him. He's the chosen one. They, like I said, he's going to win the Owen. He's going to go against Moxley. Whether he wins or not, I don't know. He only wins when it really, I mean, he only loses when it really wouldn't be a bad loss for him, you know? And you know, his record is not bad. Before he even signed with AEW, he's been winning everything. He's already gone through pretty much the whole roster already, hasn't he?
Very much.
At this point.
Yeah.
So what's left? This is the same thing pretty much that they're doing MJF. This is why MJF is just strolling around trying to find something to do, because they did so much with him so quickly that they don't know what to do with MJF. So now he's over here begging black men to join them in a little group. You know, what are we doing? So what are we doing? Because they don't have anything to do with it. And then Will Ospreay, by next year, he's going to be looking to be in the Hurt Syndicate too.
Damn.
Am I lying?
Damn. Now it do feel like MJF is just running around looking for something to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good point that you made. They gave him so much. I mean, damn. They really did. They gave him too much.
It's a lot, and he's really young too. And to be that young and to feel like you kind of did, well, I don't say everything in the company, but you did so much that you kind of hit a brick wall, and we're just trying to find where you're going to fit at this point. That's not the best thing to say to somebody who was a world champion for like over a year.
That's crazy. What should they do? If you was Tati Khan, what would you do?
Tati Khan. Well, does that come with the bank account or no?
The whole thing, the whole everything.
To be honest, when it comes to MJF, I honestly don't know. Like even watching what they're doing with him now, even I'm just like, well, I don't know where I would put him at either. You know, after he lost the title, you know what fucked up the whole thing too? When he came back, I don't know if you remember this, but they put him back with Adam Cole after they squashed it.
Yeah.
They squashed that whole thing and they brought it back up, and that right there slowed things down even more for MJF.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know what honestly I would do with him. I wouldn't throw him into the world title scene at this point, especially with what Moxley got going on. But for him to join a group, if you think about every time MJF has even joined a group or just with one person, it's never gone well. Never
gone well.
I agree with I think it's King Leo. I think he needs a feud. They have to pick somebody. He has to have a long feud. And
well, okay.
He needs a feud. I don't know with who, but he needs a feud with somebody.
Well, then now we got to think about this. We got 3 singles titles. We got TNT title, Continental title, and what's the other one? International title. I would have him go for whichever one is the biggest one out of the 3, which would be international, right?
Mm-hmm.
International, I think, is the biggest one. TNT title, nobody doing anything with that. That lost prestige long time ago. Yeah. Continental title only feel good when they're doing a damn tournament. Okada ain't doing a damn thing but wearing them baggy ass suits, walking around the title. It doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
So international title probably would be best case scenario. and kind of do what Takeshita did. When Takeshita had an international title, he was going to like Japan, Canada, and all these countries to defend the title. Mexico. Maybe we could do that with MJF. Like, even if
Was that something a heel does? If heel doesn't like willingly defend his title.
well,
Yeah. What?
maybe not.
What if? Go ahead. Go ahead.
You go ahead. I was gonna say, so the talk was that they were going to eventually fuse the Continental title and International title together because Kenny still has the International title, Okada still has the Continental title. Too many goddamn titles. And they were teasing the feud against Kenny and Okada at some point. Hold on, Clark, what are you doing?
Well, they might still do Okada and Kenny. I'm cool with that. They do that at All In.
I think Kenny wins that, and then I think maybe has MJF and Omega feuded before?
Did they?
I'll check.
See, they need that.
Yeah, we can do that.
They can
We
do
can do
that.
that. Even if they have, we can do that. I think that would be interesting. And if MJF take the title off of him, that'll help bring him up a bit. And then at some point he'll go back for the world title. Tony Khan gotta rub them brain cells together, see what we can do. I'm not really impressed right now. There's a lot of this is what I'm saying. Every time I keep saying so and so come to AEW, we're full right now. We need to figure out what we got going on with who's here before we could think about anyone else.
I'm so sick of it.
Yeah, they've only fought each other once, and it was when MJF was champion, and it was a title defense. So it doesn't look like they've had.
It was on Collision.
Yes, it was on Collision.
And he was wearing black and pink.
Damn.
It was on October 28th, 2023.
I know it.
2023, yeah.
He looked good that night. I remember that.
I don't remember any of this.
That's wild.
So, okay. If they led up to that, that would be cool. Uncle Todd, here's an important question. What do you think about Wheeler Yuta?
For me, not being, I don't get it. I think that he needs more. I'm not really into his little character guy. He looks like a weenie to me a lot of times. Yeah. I'm sorry. It gets like that.
But he's talented in the ring, right?
I'm quite sure I haven't seen enough Wheeler Yuta to say if he is or not.
There you go. See, good answer. Because everybody in the chat knew he was gonna get blocked if you said the wrong thing.
Oh, you love Wheeler Yuta? That's your guy, Wheeler Yuta.
Wheeler Yuta. He's very talented. He's a future of this company. See, y'all talking about MJF and everybody winning these titles. Wheeler Yuta gonna be walking around with that world title, and we know it. GM, right?
And for now, he's an abused Asian kid in a abusive family.
He gonna get over that.
I don't know. It takes many Asian kids in abusive families many, many years to get over the trauma.
we gonna get over it at some point.
Okay.
Some point.
Mr. Odezon said that today is Tony Atlas' 71st birthday. John Cena 48. Moose 41st birthday. Dijak 38. Oh. Britt Baker 34. Oh. Jamie Hayter 30.
Yep.
Dang.
I didn't know she was that young. Okay. 30. Okay. Well, quite a few birthdays for today. Yeah, I don't know. And Her Syndicate too, because I know nobody's saying this, but Her Syndicate, what have y'all done?
What have y'all done? What have y'all done?
And that's what I'm waiting on. Y'all took a couple of hoes back to the hotel room last week. That's it. Y'all beat the Outrunners,
passing out business cards. Yeah.
To be honest, I like them as a group. When I see them, they have the presence and they're over with the crowd. But I just haven't felt wowed yet.
They needed to, when they came over, they needed to be the Hurt Syndicate, but be different. If we're gonna have Shelton Benjamin in there, we need two other guys. Like, it can't be that Shelton Benjamin is a part of the actual situation. He needs to
Mm-hmm.
be kind of like a fourth person in the group. He needs to be like Cedric Alexander was in the Hurt Business.
Okay, well, who in AEW would you have had in the Hurt Syndicate?
I would have went with Swerve, or I would have went with Ricochet, especially since they
Mm-hmm.
wanted to do that before. I would love to have seen that, and I would have had like Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh, I did say Hobbs at first. Yeah, yeah.
See, I mean, we'd just been out there, Hurt Syndicate, and then I probably would have had another wrestler in there too, because I just wouldn't want it to be the same dynamic that it was in
Mm-hmm.
WWE. MVP come out there with MVP would be more like a what's my man name with Karrion Cross, Paulie Danger, what's his
Paul
name,
Ellering.
Paul Ellering. He'll be like Paul Ellering, kind of like, you don't really do too much talking, you kind of there, you got the cane, they hit a motherfucker with it and stuff like that, but you're not really
But
running
he's
the
a
show
better
like that.
talker than them, though.
Yeah, that's why we would have had to have somebody. We would have had to have it be like we had to kind of turn it on his head when it came to AEW, because AEW
Mm-hmm.
to me, it makes me mad when they sign WWE people and kind of be like, well, we're kind of going to do like the WWE thing. You remember him from WWE, like, no, bring him in and change his whole shit up if you're going to do that.
Right. Well, I
And
think I think it was the way it is now is because what they wanted to do in WWE, they didn't get a chance to do it. Is what
right,
I'm thinking.
right,
So they're like, hey, we had this vision in WWE, didn't play out like that. We want to bring that same vision to AEW.
right, a failed vision. You know what I mean? That because it
Well,
for whatever reason it didn't work in WWE. Was like, no, we don't think that'll work. So they're taking a failed vision to a new company. Like, hey, this gonna be the shit that I feel like they should have tried something different.
yeah. I mean, it had potential in WWE.
Yeah, it
It
did.
did.
But they definitely
So
should
I
have did the
mean,
Ricochet thing. Then if they was gonna do that, they should have did the Ricochet thing.
Ricochet would have been great. Swerve, I don't know. I mean, they don't have to be black.
Oh,
Now look, I know we kind of thought that maybe this is going to be a black group.
yeah.
MJF, he's damn near there with that tan.
Damn it. He don't want to shake the
So
hand yet, though. He don't want to sign all the way up. He's like, something's
no.
different.
Oh my god. I mean, look, I don't think he's a good fit for the group. But
No.
who knows? When it actually plays out, he might be. But like I said, like when we think of every time he's been part of something, it never works out.
He's been a part of many groups.
Yeah, that's true.
David just put in the chat. What about Kevin's not a bad shout if he
Kevin who?
eventually Knight. We're just talking about black folks. I'm sorry, you guys mentioned it. Now I can mention it.
Okay. Kevin have a different style than Shelton and Bobby. If we were I would say yes, and for Ricochet too, because they have different styles. Because like we brought Powerhouse Hobbs would be a powerhouse just like Shelton and Bobby, and you kind of want to have a group where everybody offers something different.
Right.
So that's why they had Cedric. Yeah,
right.
That's what I would.
Cedric, the doors is closed.
Sure, I mean he's open to it when he was talking to Van Vliet.
I'm sure he is open to it. But
I'm open to a contract too, Tony Khan.
Yeah, hell yeah, for me in the Hurt Syndicate.
I mean, I think I wouldn't be surprised if they brought him in, but then again, bringing more people and trying to figure out where they fit in, I don't think is the best case scenario for the company either. It's a lot of people on that roster, and a lot of them we're not even seeing at all.
Let me ask you this, Tati. So with AEW, with the way that they tag teams are and things like that, I really didn't like that the Hurt Syndicate tried to make Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin the tag team. They could have got, if we just talk about black folks, they could have got Private Party. They could have got Top Flight. They could have got any of them type of cats. You know what I'm saying? Like, real deal. Don't bring raggedy teams to AEW. That's one thing I definitely say. AEW got the tag team shit cracking.
They're great teams, but they like with their promo from earlier, they was just like, oh, everybody we face, you don't see them anymore. And then now I'm just like, oh, so y'all purposely keeping these team off of TV to make it seem like we really hurt people and pretty much bury their asses too.
Right. You're
So
right.
we haven't seen any of the teams that they've gone against.
I was
I
about
don't know
to
if it's a good
say
thing.
I was about to say if they're not doing anything with STP, Lee Moriarty would have been pretty good in there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we have another black stable in Ring of Honor. I know nobody's watching that on a couple of us over there. Um, and they're not really doing, and here's the thing too. Dustin and Sammy, what's
Oh
Sammy
yeah,
last name
them.
again? Whatever his name is. They got the
Tammy
tag
Guevara.
titles over there. Sammy
Right.
Guevara.
Right.
They got the tag titles over there in Ring of Honor for no reason.
I
Right.
forgot he
The titles,
exists.
those titles not moving. Dustin also have the 6-man tag titles over there with the Von Erichs that can't be bothered to be on the show since August. And I'm
Damn.
just like, yes, this is what I'm saying. Why bring more people in if you're not doing anything with other people? So you mean to tell me y'all got these titles sitting on your dinner table while
Right.
people could have been going for them, but
Right.
y'all want more people in the company? Come on now.
Right. I agree. I agree. I feel like, man, I don't know. I just don't like that. Um, I feel like AEW watched WWE's first 10, 15 years and said, we can do that, but didn't watch year 25. And you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like there was a time where there was a real lull. I mean, you probably still think it is, but there was a real lull in WWE's product. It was really, really bad.
Hmm.
I think that AEW is about to start heading into that type of direction. If they just keep, we're going to sign WWE guys and then put them at the top of the card and forget, Jungle Boy and all these cats who we had that made us so
Hmm.
different. And now, we just want to be WWE light.
Well, they've already started that. They already started that. Moxley, I'm cool with Moxley being champion. He's been a ride or die for the company since the beginning.
Right.
You see Adam Copeland went over there. Claudio, I guess you could say he's at the top, but he hasn't had that world title yet. I really do feel like they're going to focus on a lot of those veterans before we really start seeing the younger guys get their opportunities. This is what I'm saying. Like Swerve, we probably won't see him with this title for a while again. They're going to really try to capitalize on some of these veterans before we see the young guys really getting these opportunities. I still do feel like, look, I always say, like, if you're leaving one company to go to the next, I think that's fine. That's not a problem. A lot of people feel like, well, if you were flipping burgers at McDonald's, you can't flip burgers at Burger King. And you know what? If you want to take your burger flipping skills to another fast food restaurant, go ahead.
Right.
There's not a problem with that.
Right.
However, Tony Khan, if you are an alternative, we shouldn't have to feel like, okay, all you're doing is using all these veterans that we've already seen had quite a few success in this company. We want to see something new with other people being on top. And that's, I feel like, is a problem right now. And that's why we see MJF looking for something to do at this point. You had an opportunity when you had a young guy who was at the top, really great wrestler, very entertaining. Then he loses the title and he come back to go against Adam Cole. Adam Cole, all them bones are fucking run down and everything. He has nothing to give at this point.
That's
Daniel
always funny.
Garcia. Daniel Garcia, who just had a TNT title. They did nothing with him. A
Right.
young cat they could have done something with to take it off to give it to Adam Cole, who used to be over there.
Mm.
And
Your,
nobody's even interested at this point.
your boy Ricky Starks too.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ricky Starks.
Ray Phoenix. Like I feel like Ray Phoenix should have had he should have had like a world title before he left AEW. He was just that good of a fucking in-ring wrestler. And so he should have
I
been like
think
Rey Mysterio at his
I think
height.
he was better than his brother, Ray Phoenix. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Ray
better.
Phoenix. Yeah.
He just really, the language barrier would have been an issue in terms of promo. Um, but I think he has a charisma where he could have held that title for sure. For sure. Oh, don't, hey, look, I love AEW, but they dropped the ball on a lot of people, and we know
Mhm.
that. A
Okay.
lot of people.
Yep.
And Ricky Starks, I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. They did nothing with him. He was
That
walking
was
around with a
crazy.
fake title.
Yep.
That FTW title for what?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
For what? And this is what I'm saying. Like y'all spent too much time just trying to focus on other people rather than the right people. And the right people would have been these younger people that would have helped bring in a new crowd. Y'all was using the veterans to help just keep the wrestling fans around. But if you're the alternative, give us something different. Something different. And I don't think they took advantage of that, unfortunately. Flutter said I need a women's tag division to
We don't
showcase.
we don't need a tag division. There's too many
What?
belts. They don't know what to do with the women already.
That is true. They don't know.
Fix what you got first.
Then they mentioned something over the weekend. Somebody over there in AEW said something about there's been talks about mixed tag title for
Yeah,
women and
I
men.
heard that too. I heard that rumor.
Um, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need that. At least I'll give some of the girls to do something, right?
I guess.
We'll be doing something.
We need less belts. We don't need more belts.
Well, I agree. Like I said, they brought a new women's title to Ring of Honor that's supposed to debut, God knows when.
Yep.
We really don't need that. If you're not even bringing the girls on the show anyway, last week there wasn't even no women's match on Ring of Honor. So I don't know
Damn.
what y'all bringing new titles for. I don't know. Fletcher says Athena versus Mercedes, Timeless Tony Storm versus 80s Hater at All In. Oh, Fatal Four Way. They did that already, right?
I feel like they did.
They
They
did
really
when
like
Soraya
it.
won for no
Oh
reason.
yeah. Because no, she was in the UK, so that's why
Hmm.
she went.
Yep.
Yay.
Soraya want to go back over there to WWE. Hopefully, something they give her something to do. I don't know. I don't know. Joe versus Monks for the title at Dynamite. Sorry, that's a pay per view match. They're not gonna do it. They're gonna save that Anarchy in the Arena thing for the pay per view. That's what they're gonna do with the Swerve. Who was over there in the beginning? Swerve. Shit, I forgot. Whoever it was that was in the beginning of the show. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do at the pay per view instead. And then y'all gonna get Joe versus Moxley. Honestly, I would have loved to see the title back on Joe. They barely gave him a chance. I don't think he only had the title for like maybe 2 to 3 months, if that. And Swerve was hot at the time, so they gave it to Swerve, which I wasn't mad about, but it was okay. It was okay. Samoa Joe, a really great wrestler. I don't think he's gotten his due in wrestling either. He was in WWE as well. They didn't really do much with him. They didn't really
They didn't.
do. They didn't do much with him, and he should have had a lot more success over there. And I feel the same way with him being in AEW as well. They could have done a lot more with him. Unfortunately, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what be up with Samoa Joe. He be right there, and then it never really. He's like
It
Finn
never
Balor.
gets. Oh, well, y'all heard everybody saying AJ come on over to AEW. AJ, Bailey, and them, we're full. Y'all can
Damn.
go New Japan. Y'all probably can go over there. They're losing some people. Y'all can see what they got for y'all going over there. I know y'all wouldn't mind seeing AJ over there in Japan.
Dang, y'all, AJ can't come over.
We're full.
Yeah.
We've been full for a while.
We've been full. Could you imagine AJ Styles and Will Ospreay in the same company? Nobody will ever get a chance. Nobody.
That's true. Yeah. I
Oh
felt really
man.
Nobody will
bad
ever
for
get a chance.
AJ at WrestleMania because I think he's mentioned it. He might only have 1 or 2 WrestleManias left. And they gave this one to Logan Paul.
Wait, he signed for 2 more years?
No, I think he said himself in some interview that he might have 1 or 2 WrestleManias left in him.
Oh.
I got a question for you. What would a win versus Logan Paul have done for AJ Styles?
I don't know. They would have done something, but Logan Paul's a trash human being, so I don't give a fuck.
Well,
He's a legit trash human being. Like, if you listen to the victims he scanned through his many crypto scams, I have no
that's not
sympathy
lying.
for Logan Paul at
Damn,
all.
he out there scamming with the cryptos. He out there with the
He's
crypto.
he's done it several times.
Dang, I didn't know he was a crip.
Yep, it's crypto.
um, I'm not a fan, but he's gone out there, and I do feel like he does. I think he like wrestling, but there's still this type of branding thing that they're doing. WWE is hoping to get that social media following from him to come on over to watch whatever it is that they do. They said they're not a wrestling company, so I don't know what that is. And he's going out there and he's putting his name out there by wrestling. He's a very athletic person, so I guess the whole wrestling thing is all right with him. But for a win, no, I wouldn't have had him win.
No, because I mean, what does that say to AJ Styles? Right, like you beat Logan Paul. That was almost as bad as losing to him. Beating him, like, of course you beat Logan Paul.
It would have been better that he won than losing.
I mean, they also could have, like, Karrion Kross came out, like, trying to convince, like, AJ to use the Nux. If he actually used the Nux, like, then Karrion Kross would have us. He would have something to do.
Karrion Kross, come on.
I mean, his promo was pretty fire, but
I think they're doing something with that promo. I think they're trying to, blur the lines. I mean, clearly it's it's a work or whatever, but if they try.
I think we've had a few times where we thought things were going to go well for Karrion, and not really.
This is it. This is it.
We'll see this time. I don't know. I don't know. We have a lot of people who, I mean, shit. Hold on now. Remember, Rusev even came back.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? Here's the thing. Y'all bringing people in too at the same time. I
That's
don't
true.
see any place for him. To be honest with you,
Rusev.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I don't either.
Penta and Ray over there. It's not gonna be long. Oh, okay. Wait. They bought AAA in Mexico.
Yeah.
And this is what I think, because I feel like they poorly book the like the luchadors or Hispanic wrestlers. So they're like, all right, if we go over there and buy them out in Mexico, we can put those people over there.
Yeah.
Basically.
Have a whole separate situation cracking. Yeah.
Am I lying? That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna be like, we're putting them over there.
Yeah. Yep. Los Lotharios, all of y'all is going. Everybody.
All y'all LWO, y'all bye.
The only one we keeping is Dominic. That's it. Everybody else.
I can see him being over there. Like, I feel like Dominic, if he were to go there, I think he would totally see a different. It would change his mind in terms of the lucha style in comparison to what he does.
For sure.
It's not the same. It's not the same. But you can see there are lucha influences within his style, his look, and everything. But it's a totally different ball game. And then when Triple H is done with whatever he's doing with AAA, he's just gonna pick the ones that he wants and close the whole thing, shut the whole damn thing down.
Shit. Yep.
That's what he did with NXT UK.
Yep.
There you go.
On.
It'll be a Burger King.
What the fuck? Basically, and some people, they're just like, well, what's the problem? AAA, they have financial issues. They're not doing as well as they should. If AEW's, if WWE's going to help them, then why not? They're not helping nobody but themselves. And it's not going to be too long before y'all see exactly what we're talking about.
Yep.
They about to send Grand Americano down there, and he's about to be the biggest heel of all time, bro.
Uncle Todd. What the fuck?
Is Adonis down there? Corey Graves, is he AAA? Corey Graves' brother?
Is he?
I don't know. I thought he was AAA. Hold on.
Corey Graves got a Mexican brother?
He's not. Well, he's not Mexican, but he plays like a Trump gimmick in Mexico.
Oh my goodness!
Like a MAGA.
What, he have a MAGA character in
Sam
Mexico?
Adonis. That's his name.
A mega character in Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like he is in AAA.
The part that when they announced it, first they said they were doing the NXT pay-per-view in June. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Then they announced that they bought it. When Triple H, I mean, when I tell you Triple H is a petty bitch, no, no, y'all don't be listening to me. When Triple H announced it, he announced it with El Hijo de Vikingo, the one that's been over there in AEW, that been putting on all them great matches. Y'all remember that match he had with Kenny Omega?
Yep.
Yep.
He
And command.
announced it with him standing right there to dig into the situation to
So
really get y'all
King
mad.
Leo, King Leo mentioned like he was looking at the AAA roster. They also have Commander.
Commander who?
Commander, he's on their roster. He's on the AAA
Oh, that's your
roster.
boy.
Tony Khan,
That's her
Tony Khan, you
boy.
making that phone call? Hold on. Is he? How
He
is he
like
on there?
he says he's on there. So I'll look, but
Y'all need to get that shit updated. Tony Khan, what? How is he there? Well, I don't know. That I don't know. Tony Khan gonna fix
okay.
it.
Of currently,
But who over there that's good though? That's what I'm saying. When they're done with AAA, they're gonna pick out the ones that they want, and it's only gonna be a
Yeah.
handful of them. It's going
Yep.
and Conan, you are not one of them. And I'm saying it right now.
You're
Conan
not.
been sucking
You're
a
not.
lot of dick as of lately because he want to get a little.
Wow.
He want to get a little check from WWE. Am I lying? Y'all be watching his podcast. Well, I don't know if y'all still watch it now, but
He was doing that on
he
the
is
podcast. That's wild.
basically he is really biased about the whole WWE thing, right? So we're at that point where a lot of these people are doing things for a check. A lot of them are
Hmm.
doing it for a check because they know that they got a TKO money, they got money to waste, money to spend. They don't got a problem with it. And Conan is the booker over there,
mm-hmm.
and he ain't doing a damn thing. He's not gonna bring that bullshit over to fucking WWE. That bullshit booking that he's doing over there. Let Paul Levesque handle that.
Yeah, let him handle that. Triple H cooking.
Well, I don't know
Cooking.
about that.
He ain't cooking. He not cooking.
He's okay.
Is alright.
Yeah.
That's the most I can say. David Bond said that
CM
Athena is
Punk.
gonna interfere in the finals. Y'all want to see? Do you still want to see Athena in Mercedes at All In?
Me? Oh, yeah.
I feel like they fucked it up when they had them have their match last week. That was your opportunity to take something that we've never seen and save it for the pay per view. This is what I'm saying, Tony Khan. I don't know what y'all doing over there. And when I sit here and try to defend y'all, at times I can't say anything because I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Tony Khan wilding.
I agree. He is. This is what I'm saying. You have like how many people on this creative team, and this is what y'all doing. Y'all got potential to be doing so much better than what y'all got going on right now. So much better.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of work. We got a lot of work to do with All In coming in. Y'all still got like 7,000 something seats to sell. Y'all need to be putting in the work.
So I don't see him on the roster. I don't know which roster King Leo was looking at. But
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at like just a general list on Wiki right now.
Well,
They're
that's
not
what I was
gonna
about to say.
Yeah, you're not gonna use Psycho Clown. They're not gonna use
Nope.
Pimpinella, Escalada.
Like I said, they're gonna pick a couple of people
Alberto's
and close the
gone
door.
and bye. Asshole.
There's a couple of people.
Mhm.
But Alberto Del Rio, he's over there.
He's their
Right?
champion. He's their heavyweight champion.
They'll put him. They'll put
They
him
let
back.
him
Oh,
go.
wait a minute.
They let him go? He's
Oh,
They let
gone
him
now?
go. Yeah, they
Thank
let him
God.
go. Yeah,
wait.
he
You
gone.
sure?
Yeah, I seen that today. Look at it's
I
out
must
there.
have been under a rock
Released.
today. Hold on.
Released.
Stephanie Bakir ex boyfriend that almost killed her. He's still over there. What his name
I
again?
thought he was in jail. What last time
They say he over there in
Damn.
AAA. Um,
I'll take a look.
I forgot his name, but he's over there too.
I
I don't
looked
know
it
if they
up
let
at
him
some
go.
point.
Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. We have Penny Davis in the house with Super Chat. He says, love your YouTube channel. Y'all have good vibes. Oh, of course we do. We sure do. Thank you. Um, Killian said this is why they need feuds, longer feuds. Absolutely, feuds that mean something. I'm gonna ask you this, GM Tony. I'm gonna say Tony Khan, Uncle Todd. Who's the last champion that you've seen that made you feel like they were a true champion? Not just so and so holding the title. I mean like someone who's held the title, who made the title mean something. Any title, any company,
In
any company.
AEW.
oh AEW, I'm gonna say Brian Danielson or Daniel Brian Daniel Brian Daniel. And I would say WWE. 2 years ago, Roman Reigns.
Well, damn, that's very specific. 2 years ago, Roman Reigns. Okay.
Yeah, like because like it got kind of like Cody got once Cody got there and trying to finish stories, it got kind of,
Mm-hmm.
But I would say Roman 2 years ago.
Interesting.
Probably Okada with the New Japan Heavyweight title. Because
Okay.
he was defending that thing left and right. And then when Naito finally got both the Intercontinental Championship and the Heavyweight title off of Okada, like, that was fucking awesome.
Because I feel like that's the issue that we have right now. That I feel like a lot of wrestlers are more about saying I won a title versus of them actually being a champion. A lot of people just walking around with titles,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and not really making it feel like so. That's why I said the TNT title. Don't even worry about that shit. Don't feel like nothing at this point. They have done so. I mean, it was hot potato to the point where it was just like I could even win the fucking TNT title at any point, And then
We'd love to see it.
yeah, Tony Khan, book it, why not? Continental title doesn't feel like anything. Okada hasn't done anything. Okada probably wrestling like once a month, maybe.
That's crazy.
And then Moxley has the world title. We haven't seen the world title since he took it off of who he took it off of Danielson. We actually haven't seen it since then.
Hey Tati, you'll be very happy. The Kingdom is apparently returning to ROH.
And that's another thing too. Todd, I know that black and gold NXT when we had the Undisputed Era. So we kind of got that in AEW right now with Roderick. Uncle John.
Now you're talking my language. Now we talking about.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. How you feel about that? See, that's what you were saying earlier, like how with the Hurt Syndicate, they tried it out in WWE, then they brought it over. Now they're kind of doing what's the name of that new group? GM, they had the Paragon, whatever the hell that means. So now they're kind of back with that whole thing. Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly. It's not giving the same vibe, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because you got to go all the way with it. They could have changed it up. I'm glad they don't got fish nuggets out there no more. I couldn't deal with Bobby Fish.
Yeah, right.
He was Mr. No Move. I don't even know what his move is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody got some of the jokes from the roast of WrestleMania up right now. They took the video down, but oh geez, some of these are just bad. Like apparently what was said was, "I wanted Jinder Mahal here." Chat. I'm just reading. I'm quoting.
Yeah,
these are not my jokes. These are not my jokes.
We about to see. There's a lot riding on this.
I wanted Jinder Mahal here, but he's going through a midlife ISIS. If the president saw Jacob Fatu, he'd ship him off to El Salvador. Jay was an underdog, which is what Shinsuke ate for dinner tonight.
Oh.
If it's Hitler's birthday, so it's a celebration for Gunther's all right, bro.
Who was saying that?
I don't know who was saying this, but this is some of the quotes. Io Sky was out here dressed like Buzz Lightyear, Asian accent joke.
What Io Sky got to do with any of this? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
I wanted Shinsei Nakamura here, but they put a tariff on his bookings. I wanted the LWO, but security said no foreign objects. I wanted Mick Foley, but he's mad at me because I endorsed Trump and he endorsed Kamala. We need another wrestling promotion like Freddie Prince's father needs another hole in his fucking head. Paul Heyman said that one.
What the fuck? What does that mean?
What the hell is
Did
They
Freddie
should have had me
did Freddie
roasting
Prince's
WrestleMania.
dad like
Let me
die?
say, like, that's what I'm about
Hold
to
on.
ask. Okay, Uncle Todd, you're a comedian.
They should have me roasted WrestleMania. They man, whew,
Okay,
Lordy.
so tell me this: when there's a roast, is a roast supposed to be roasting people in the room, or anybody is up for strays?
It's a
Basically,
WrestleMania, so it's I don't know.
Yeah, anybody's up for strays. I mean, if it's WrestleMania, it's WrestleMania. If it's a certain person in the room, I like to roast. If it's like we're doing a King Leo roast, I'm gonna roast King Leo and I'm gonna roast somebody else. You know
right?
what I'm
But the
saying?
people in the room,
And that
though,
person's gonna be random.
right?
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't a Jinder Mahal joke. That's
Jerry Mahal
crazy.
not even over there.
Yo, that's crazy. That's like, get this guy out of here. Like, what episode did you watch?
He did shoot himself. His dad did shoot him. Oh
He committed suicide. Oh my god!
And Paul, and you got Paul.
Who's saying these jokes?
So the Freddie Prince Jr.'s dad joke was Paul Heyman specifically, apparently.
Wow. Well,
Ugh.
okay. Well, Uncle Todd, is there such thing as the joke went too far?
Yeah, well, one, if it's not funny. If it's not funny and it's offensive, then that's whack. But if it's funny but it's offensive, then you kind of get like, oh, but at least it was kind of funny. You know, like the EOS guy, that was offensive, but at least it was kind of almost funny. But some other jokes, like if it has no funny to it, why even put it out there? You're making it worse.
Right. Damn. What? Well, I mean, I don't know who was saying these jokes, but some of them I personally didn't find funny.
These aren't funny. Like I can laugh at a decent racist joke. I mean, no.
Right.
But like these aren't even good. I mean, you know how many times people accused me of eating dogs? Even my parents joked about that, but they were funnier about it because they would say, "Well, we didn't have any puppies on the street because we ate them before they grow old. Because we ate them before they grow old because the meat's more tender as puppies."
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right?
That's hilarious.
My thing is,
and that's my parents saying that.
Personally, I just feel like the roast thing. I would think it was funnier if you focus on the people who was like they had a stage full of people, right? But you bringing up all the people.
Right.
Jinder Mahal wasn't even in Vegas. I don't even think. Okay, and y'all making jokes on this dude.
Right.
Like what are we doing? And then you talking about
Right.
somebody committing suicide as a joke too. Freddie Prinze Jr.
Right.
He work over there in WWE.
No, I think they got rid of him. I don't think
He
he's
used
there
to be a
anymore.
writer, but yeah, he hasn't been there for a while. I don't think he.
That's
Wow. Well,
see,
just why
y'all dropped the ball on that one, WWE. That was terrible.
Just why they said it's supposed to be a no camera event.
Because they were gonna be bombing. That's why a lot of people sometimes don't want you to bring cameras. Cause like I might be in this motherfucker bombing. I don't want that footage to get out.
Well, it is a MAGA company. Don't act brand new. Y'all know that.
Oh, don't act brand new. Don't
Y'all
act
know
brand
that.
new.
You know. I'm not surprised.
And the EO Sky joke was only funny because somebody should have been getting fired after they did that one. So I was just laughing at
They
the
probably
person getting ready to
didn't.
be unemployed for right next.
They probably didn't. They said there was somebody had said they said something a joke about Maurice. I know Maurice. She had I think cancer in her ovaries or something like that, and they made a joke about that. And I'm just like, you know,
I tell you what, for real. What really happened is somewhere along the line, people when they do roast, they're like, we want to try to be mean. We want to be as mean as possible instead of as funny as possible. I don't know where that changed, but it was before. What was that roast, that one that kind of put everything on the map? I can't remember which one it was, but it was a roast that put everything on the map, and everybody was like, okay, we're gonna say mean shit and kind of try to dig up the most dirt on the person for the roast instead of the actual comedy
Right.
concept of it. That's why when we do Roast the Host Live, when we do our roast, it's funny. Like it's about comedy and it's about people feeling good. It's not like about trying to hurt somebody's
Right.
feelings. We want you to laugh with us.
Right.
I want to roast somebody and the person that I'm roasting laugh with me. That's what I want. That's how I roast people.
Well, damn. Yeah, none of that really sounds funny, and
Not at all.
I I don't know. I don't know how the show turned out altogether. I would at least like to hear what people reaction was to what they were saying because obviously as a comedian you got to read the room too, and you're just like, all right, well maybe they're not reacting like how I thought. Maybe I should say something different, go a different direction or something like that. Paul Heyman probably wouldn't even do something like that.
Yeah.
They probably felt
I
like
was about to say,
back. I mean, probably go ahead.
apparently our truth killed it. So it's our truth.
Archer was over there. Okay, he's
Because
Yeah,
he's
he's
funny.
funny.
funny. Sami Zayn
funny.
was a sleeper set, somebody said.
Oh, I could believe that.
I can believe that too.
Okay.
So there are some good highlights apparently.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see? Yeah, and I feel like people some like a Paul Heyman or somebody would feel like because I'm a wrestling personality, if it goes bad, I'm gonna just treat it like they're booing me like I'm a heel instead of me bombing. So they were like, if I say something super wild and offensive, and people are like, "Oh man, whoa!" Then it's like, yeah, I'm bringing the heat. I'm creating heat instead of comedy.
Right. They probably won't invite him to do this again next year.
Right, you're done.
Right, you're
Yeah,
done.
you're done.
You're done.
I'm getting a lot of
imagine.
mixed. Like he was a good host, he was a bad host. Until I can find the recording to this, then I'm not gonna know for sure.
Well, Paul Heyman as a host, he has the skill to do that, but his jokes might have been
no, it's
not
that
funny
Tony,
at
what's
all.
his name guy that was hosting. Yeah,
Hinchcliffe.
Oh,
Yeah.
the MAGA guy.
yeah.
Is he too? He out there too?
He was the one who he made a joke at a Trump rally.
Oh, he was at the
Puerto
Trump
Ricans or
rally.
something.
I forgot about that.
Yep, that was him.
Oh my goodness.
That was him. And WWE saw it and said, "You won't fit right on in over here."
Yeah, they sure did. Bring them jokes. Yeah, bring them same jokes straight from the ride. All right,
Yeah.
nothing new.
I can't.
just stick there.
I'm not surprised, but at the same time, it's just like, WWE. They've always been, I don't want to say careful, but they try to be careful, especially with like endorsements and partnerships and all that stuff. Y'all remember they used to have that campaign, "Be a star, don't be a bully," and all that shit. They're the bullies.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
They're the bullies, aren't they? And
curb stomping motherfuckers.
And you knew that whole "be a star, don't be a bully" shit was a fucking joke when Diddy showed up. I was like, come on, Diddy, come on now. It's a fucking joke. So
you forget Trump was on WrestleMania.
Trump, on WrestleMania as well.
As a good guy.
And they said that he was supposed to be. Well, I don't know if it's true, but people were saying that he was supposed to make an appearance on WrestleMania. Could you imagine?
This WrestleMania?
If it's not like he wouldn't have had the free time because he's over there playing golf every fucking weekend anyway. He would have had the free time.
That would have been crazy.
So
walk to the ring. That would have been crazy.
No, you don't even have to do all that.
Who was he coming out with? Who was he going to come out with?
Came via satellite.
He would come out with Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. Well, I can see that.
What if he came out after Travis Scott?
Oh hell!
Instead of Rock coming down, it was Trump. Okay,
yo, the whole show. Well, that everybody kept saying they gave WrestleMania 7. That would have went down a whole lot. A whole lot.
I'm the final boss. Like, oh my.
Hell no, no way. I can't imagine. Can't imagine. Oh, Ballet says let Cedric Alexander in, Tony Khan. We're full, Ballet. You know that.
Yeah, let him into catering.
You know that.
You can have a donut.
We're full. I don't really see what they will do with him, honestly. Sure, bringing somebody just to be part of a group is not enough because groups don't last forever unless you fucking Rock and Roll Express, apparently.
They're gonna be
Um,
around forever.
forever. But other than that, they don't really last forever. And then you have to think, all right, well, we brought so and so over here. What we gonna do?
Cedric Alexander ain't big enough to keep his name. He would have came in. He'd have been Charles Alexander. It's
I
Charles.
mean,
It's Charles.
he's a great wrestler. There's potential, but when you think about how far he'll get on a card, all right, at least AEW
Not
card,
very
not very
far.
far. No.
Not
And his wife will still
no.
have heat.
Oh well, that's another thing too.
Yeah, I can.
That,
Who's his
It's
wife?
Wolf.
Oh yeah.
that's another thing too. We're full for the ladies division too. Even if y'all buried the hatchet, we're full.
It's full.
We're full. Well, I mean, some people probably speculate that that's the reason why he's not in AEW because of that. I don't personally know. But I feel like we have enough people to where we need to just worry about what we got going on and leave it at that. And WWE too.
Yeah.
I don't want to say
Yeah.
they at capacity. They have a lot going on with the main roster, NXT, WWE ID, Evolve, and all that shit. They got a whole bunch of shit going on. But I know that they are looking at, AEW done with so and so. Come on over.
We full. We don't want. I don't need Aleister Black. I don't. I would take Keith Lee and I would take Adam Cole back, but I don't need Aleister
Oh, I
Black or
will drive
anybody
Adam
else.
Cole to y'all.
Yeah, we take Adam Cole
I would say
and make him a
Adam
manager
Cole.
like Vince wanted to in the first place.
First of all, I don't see where Adam Cole even fits in that whole thing. To be honest with you, I don't know. Y'all can take him back to the Performance Center for all I care.
Yeah, we'll take him back. We'll take Adam Cole.
Aleister Black, I
don't know what happened.
Y'all can keep him.
He doesn't want to
Y'all can
stay.
keep Aleister Black. That's all right. He'll be put him where y'all had Ray Phoenix at.
I don't know.
In the dark dimension.
The potential was there with the House of Black. They never did anything with it.
It was.
He could have been a single star. They never did anything with that. But then now, if you think about if he go to WWE, where does he fit in? Like, where do you throw him in at? There's no NXT. We know that. He passed that. So now the main roster.
He'll be in the Wyatt 7.
Oh my god.
He'll be in the Wyatt 7. Up under Dustin Lewis. Oh man, it'd be over. Him and Dexter Loomis
What
would
the
be
fuck?
hanging out.
What the fuck?
You know, I'm right. That's what...
and it's funny you say that, but you can actually see it happening. If that happened, that pushes Bo Dallas like out the way.
Yeah.
He need to go back to being Bo Leave. I don't.
No, thank you.
I'd rather.
Nothing.
I'd rather have that than Uncle Howdy. Give me because Uncle Howdy ain't doing a damn thing.
True.
He ain't doing nothing.
But then
we know your nephew.
But he would be more interesting, right? Yeah. Malachi Black being there in that position, he would be more interesting in the forefront of that group. And
yeah, he would have to. Yeah, he would have to murk Uncle Howdy. He would have to like destroy Uncle Howdy and then take over. But whooping up on Dexter Loomis or any of them other cats ain't gonna do it.
I don't know. I don't know. I could see that happening, to be honest. Because if they want to be petty, they could be like, "All right, things didn't work out with House of Black. We're gonna take it to the White Six and do something with that and show what the House of Black could have been." I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Get rid of Eric Rowan. Come in there and whoop Eric Rowan ass, and then.
But even if he did that, still, he would be more interesting as the guy in the forefront. So
he definitely would, because Bo Leave ain't doing.
I said it from the very beginning that this was not a good idea. I said it from the very beginning because I was like, WWE don't do that supernatural type gimmicks anymore. They don't do stuff like that anymore. They were not going to commit to it. And look at it.
Yeah.
They should have gave it to Joe Gacy. They should have let Joe Gacy be in the front and have him because trying to make me believe that Bo Leave is now this supernatural uncle from the other
Supernatural.
realm. Get the fuck
What
out.
the fuck? No, but you know what the situation was. Oh, my camera just died. Whatever. The situation is that with it's really him being related to Bray. That's all it is.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's all it is.
Nothing else.
You need to bring Erwin R. Shyster back then if you're gonna do that. Bray Wyatt's daddy, like bring him in this.
Hell no. That's the only reason why. But here's the thing, though. Even if that was just the reason why they brought him for that, I don't think they gave it truly their all for it to work.
Right. Right. They brought it. They did that just for that, but then it was like they wanted to dance around the fact that that's what it was.
Right. Right. And don't get it twisted. AEW does the same thing too, in terms of they know exactly what they want to work and the shit that they don't really give a fuck about. They know it. They know
Right.
exactly what they really want to get over. This is why they've been shoving down the Death Riders down your throat for months and it hasn't gone anywhere. And then, this whole thing, Cody Rhodes just lost the title. Can somebody tell me what he did that entire time that he was champion that was just worthwhile? I'll wait.
The whoa. That.
That's it, Uncle Tom.
We didn't have a whoa in WWE till he got there. The whoa.
That's not good enough. That's not good enough. Hey, y'all say what y'all want. They should have took that title off of him Backlash the month after he won it. That's what they should have did.
They should have.
That's what they should have did.
Keep talking about his daddy, like he wasn't out there with the polka dots on. Like they keep going past that Dusty Rose. They try him and Sapphire out there dancing around.
I don't know. None of it. This is what I'm saying. Like when I asked y'all earlier about like who was the last champion that made y'all feel like they were a champion, y'all didn't say Cody Rhodes. He gave y'all nothing.
I sure didn't. Nothing.
He gave y'all nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. I'm more excited about Dirty Dom being champion than Cody Rhodes.
I was happy when he won his title. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be more.
That frog splash was beautiful.
No, I'm over it with the frog splash. That I'm done. Everybody's doing it.
I feel like Dominic did it the best. I feel like Eddie might really be his daddy the way he hit that frog splash.
Everybody's doing it, and a lot of people are using it. I don't even think it's a finisher at this point because so many people use it that it's not a believable finisher for me. It's not.
It's a super kick now. It's a new super kick.
I agree. It is. So I honestly,
it's a super kick off the top rope.
Basically, I don't care for it. I don't care for it. It's not for me. It's not for me. David said I agree. GM AEW don't need to do women's tag team title. They need to fix the women's roster. I agree. Khalil says Triple H is mixing. Oh, okay.
He doing it. Triple H is cooking.
He says Freddie Prinze is trying to start his own promotion.
Yeah, he's been trying to do that for a while.
But why?
Freddie Prinze Wrestling?
You know what?
Yeah, for wrestling, yeah.
Freddie Prinze Wrestling.
I mean, we do it the running.
GM.
Sorry.
I don't know how it's gonna work out, but for them to just throw out his daddy name like that is wild in that roast. Like
that's weird how that just like he doesn't even work for the company anymore.
Right. See, I'm ready to support FPW now. Freddie Prinze Wrestling.
That's insane. I don't know. Kelly.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Kelly said they didn't give him the Ula Fala. Who are you talking about? Oh, Trump.
Trump. Yeah, Trump got the Ula Fala.
Who was that?
In the ring?
No, he got it at the Oval Office.
Who the hell was that? That's
I'm not kidding. If you go onto the White House like Instagram page, they're like not the press secretary, but whoever does like the official posting there. He was bestowed the Ula Fala by I didn't recognize which elder Samoan.
Okay.
Oh, but it wasn't
Roman Reigns. But it was weird. It was weird how he got the Ula Fala a couple hours after the Vanity Fair article where he mentioned he was a Trump supporter.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. I felt like they planned it.
Hey, they did. Hey,
But
shit.
but Roman Reigns did look good in that photo shoot though. I know
Okay,
y'all
sure.
mad about the MAGA thing, but he looked good.
It doesn't
He did.
surprise me. He's
Mhm.
rich. Of course, he likes Trump.
He's rich.
And
He
Samoans are
married, right?
very yes, or has a wife. He's got many kids.
Mhm.
Samoans are very like I was talking to a friend of mine. Samoans are very traditional in like family values and stuff, so it doesn't
Mhm.
surprise me.
Mm, I mean,
Damn.
but Trump though.
Big families, the tax breaks to their very, very rich. Roman Reigns is
Mm.
very, very rich.
But Samoans are poor in terms of in the island of
Yeah, but
Samoa.
like what the family like they're all football players. They're either all football players or wrestlers.
All right, you guys, we are actually gonna wrap it up. It's getting late. Y'all know the drill. Review on the show in a little bit for Dynamite. GM, we appreciate you being here. Uncle Todd, whenever you like to come on, let us know. Come on over. I'm glad you didn't disappear like you usually do.
You see that? You see that?
As usual. Um, you got to join us for a pay per view.
For sure, I would love to. I would love
A pay
to.
per view. We gotta have a nice big panel up in here for a pay per view. Maybe double or nothing. That's still over a month away, so
Uh-huh.
we'll see what we can do on that. All right, you guys. We
Okay.
appreciate y'all rocking with us. We will be back on Saturday for Collision. See you guys then. Good
Not y'all.
night.